Hey, everybody. We are back. And y'all, I just got done listening to Triple Red's video. It was very amazing to me. I love Triple Red. Shout out to him. But at the end of his video, he posed a few questions. And as soon as a few more people get in, I would like to see what you all think as it relates to what he has to say. Now, before I do that, did y'all see Wiley, Brother Wiley, sitting up on the platform with Brother Jay Wilson? Now, Jay, he does have a tendency to speak over people and not let them get their words in. But he let him get a few words in. He want to know why, what made him start calling Tracy the queen and this and that and the third. And Wiley talking about he was sick of people calling her tree dog. You have to call it like you see it. Hey, Queen Lewis. Hey, Andre, you did really well on Brother Jay's platform. You did well, Mama. Hey, Thug Life. Hey, Kelly girl. Real mamas, real problems. How you doing, baby? You not at work? Okay, Thug Life. Line his butt off and double talking. Anybody can hear that. So as I was saying, I was listening to Triple Red's video, and if you all have not watched it, please go over there, subscribe to his channel. He has amazing commentary. He is awesome. But he posed a few questions at the end of his live, and I wanted to ask you guys what you thought. Oh, it's morning where I am, but good morning, Quiet Storm. You at work, child? Girl, get that coin. And I wanted to know what you all think. So here we go.
In these wars, and who do you think won this weekend's battle? I find it interesting how quickly people go from friends to worst enemies in this sector. It makes you wonder if you should always have your guard up, or can you trust at all? I know I'm not looking forward to the work week, but I'm looking forward to the peace. Is that messy to say? Anyways, that has been the Red Alert. Take care.
Now, his question was, hey, Pazavade, who is going to win the battles for this week? Now, there's a battle going on between Sean Bradley and Club Chat, and then the other Club Chat. Okay, we got that going on. What I didn't understand, and I know how hard, when you become in a situationship with someone on YouTube, they will go to bat for you. They will. And when it came down to the Club Chat members, they're divided straight down the middle. And I don't know, everybody that's making a video, it sounds more like jealousy. Hey, Triple Red, I just got done with your questions. And very interesting. Who do you think is going to win the battle? That's the question. Because I'm interested, inquiring minds want to know. You want to come on the yard stream? I love your opinions. Right, Queen was definitely jealous. Don't be mad at him. Y'all talking about him bad, and he's making major moves. I mean, making major moves. Then I heard another content creator talking about the babe, and she's talking about how now that Sean Bradley has all this going on, now the babe is trying to dick ride. Did I miss something? Because I could have sworn I was in every live, and I didn't see any of that going on. But maybe it's me. Maybe it's me, because these are two isolated incidents, right? Sean Bradley doesn't have anything that's going on with Phi Babe and vice versa. Everybody's speculating on April 2nd as far as it goes with Phi Babe. I heard one content creator say that she's thinking that it has something to do with B Loves Life. You having a hard time seeing who has the upper hand? You know what? I don't think anybody has the what you call upper hand. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's just doing their own thing. Everybody's doing their own thing. Andre, I saw when you were on there, but then when Wiley came up there, I had to change the channel because I knew what Wiley was gonna give. He came on there acting like he had some sense. I don't know if it took a left somewhere, but I clicked off because we all know how Wiley can get in his fifis and go left. So I didn't know. Now, you do triple red? On which side though? No. I clicked back over there, and that's when I decided to go live. When I saw QB over there handing Wiley his ass, I said, "Ooh, he is giving it to brother Wiley now, because Wiley have told many a lie about QB. He has, and he was dead wrong for that. And brother Jay talk about QB, the bag, the bag. I said the bag, yes, brother. Honey, he gonna make sure that bag is secure. You understand what I'm saying? You got to get in the bed. You got to hit it in the morning. See, you got to get you a night shift job. Hey, boo.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going. So, what do you think the outcome is going to be? Because, every week there's a different beef, right? And
Right.
so, with the ongoing beefs that are going on right now, I don't think, okay, let's just talk about the ongoing beefs. First, there was a beef with Chopper, Wiley, and that whole Mess Express debacle.
Right.
Now, since we know now that Chopper owns the rights to the Mess Express, that's a no-go for the Wiley. So we had to come up with another name.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the beef as far as, and I wouldn't even say it's beef. Some people are trying to call it a competition between Phi Babe and Sean Bradley. Me, myself, personally, I think these are two isolated incidents. One has nothing to do with the other. What you think?
Yeah, no, I don't know. Why are they trying to link those two things?
That's what they're doing. They're trying to link those two things together. And now saying where when Phi Babe mentions Sean Bradley's name, she's not calling him trout mouth and all of that. They're saying that she's trying to audition for the show that Sean Bradley is affiliated with, which I think is absolutely not true.
Yeah, I think. So she said she was going to Atlanta, and I don't know if those two things are related or not, but she kind of merged them when she said it. Like she said it in like one breath. So I don't know if like maybe she already has NDA and we just don't know about it. I know that in the receipts from well, we didn't actually see this in a receipt, but Billy has said that basically the producers didn't want her or VS on the show. So I'm not sure if they changed their mind. I mean, they could have easily had to change her heart, you know, but I think that it would be wise for her not to kind of throw dirt on his name if he does have a show that blows up. I think it'd be in her favor to be on his team, personally.
Right.
Even if they're not like
especially,
besties, but yeah, go ahead.
Right. And especially if they're doing a show about the sector, you have to have the key players from the sector on the show.
We'll see. It might be a docu-series. It might be a docu-series. Is what they said. So docu-series, you wouldn't necessarily need them to talk about them. But it would be interesting to obviously get their take on the show. Or you know, on the documentary. So
well, I know that me myself personally, I just think that it has nothing to do with Sean Bradley. It has everything to do with, I would go so far as to say it would have more to do with Beloved, because you know, as of late, Beloved's been dropping down in the chat and different things, and so that I would bet my money on that situation opposed to anything Sean Bradley has going on.
And I think that's very valid. I think that wait, is there echo on my end?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought I heard echo. Yeah, no, I think that's very valid. I could see her teaming up with her because she has been in the chat before. So
yeah, she has. And which would be a great thing for her.
My biggest thing about sorry, go ahead. So I was just gonna say, my biggest thing about the show from Sean Bradley, I think, is if they do a docu-series, it'd be huge for the sector, because the biggest entry to our sector is the history. You don't know what's going on. You don't know the players. Like, imagine if you started day one, you'd be like lost as heck, you know? So I think the docu-series would be able to lower that barrier, and we would get a flood of people to enter the sector and grow it quickly.
Well, and just like you said, that would be a great thing for the sector altogether. But so that's one reason why I can't understand why the other club chat members are so up in arms.
I don't think they're up in arms about the show.
The blues.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they are. They really are. But I don't think that they're like mad about the show, more so about the individual. I just think that when you're trying to attack someone, you're just going to go for whatever that whatever they have going at the moment. So, but I think okay, so the receipt that Billie showed with the emails from October, she clearly been holding on to them for a while. So that's why I think that they could be holding on to some tea. Because why would you hold it on all the way to January? Or February? What happened to make you bring it out February versus back in October?
Because if you remember, they had a whole situation going on back then. In that first little snippet that she did of 5A, why didn't you include that then? Why are you holding on to it? For what purpose?
Yeah, I don't know.
If she had it.
You said if she had it?
If that were the case, I mean, no, I mean, that if that's the case, that was something that you could have felt that would have embarrassed her beyond belief. And since that's the name of the game, then that seems like to me that would have been the thing to bring out. Then too, as it relates to Kwani, you talking about you paid this woman's rent not once but twice, but have no receipts. So see, that kind of falls into that area with me.
Yeah, no, I agree, because I don't understand why Kwani would say that she did these things and not have an email, a text message, a letter, anything to show. Exactly. And that to me is come on.
You didn't send a stool pigeon, you didn't send a SOS signal, none of that. But yet you didn't pay this woman's mortgage twice. Girl, she didn't deal with you but 4 months. So you mean 2 out of the 4 months that she dealt with you, you pay her mortgage?
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable, Because like you don't know her from a can of paint. Like you might have met her on YouTube, but you don't know her that much to be giving her like thousands of dollars. Like unless you're just filthy
Right.
rich and we don't know about it. But
Well, she says she was born into money.
Well,
I mean, born into it and still having it, I don't know.
Since I'm kind of newer, well, not that new, but I'm new enough where I don't know her that well because like all her videos are gone. So like I can't really learn much about her. I didn't even know she came from money until now.
Yeah, she says these things and then she'll put them on private. She'll take the video down. Hey, Q, baby, how you feeling? You going back to bed? Okay, much love, baby. Feel better.
I'm trying to think, what is the other beef that I covered? Oh yeah, the food junkie and Sean thing. What do you think about that?
Oh my God, what do you think about that Cash App that he posted? Now he posted the Cash App, but the people are questioning if it was really Sean Bradley's Cash App because they were saying that the picture is wrong.
I missed that. Who said that?
And then somebody in that chat. And then, okay, baby. And then it was saying for the kids. What kids? So Sean Bradley sent you a Cash App request, which you would have brought out a long time ago, especially when he started exposing you and your sexual antics and advances. That would have been the first thing you ran to because you're trying to embarrass him the best way you can.
See, I kind of like briefly heard someone say it, but I haven't seen the do you know what video it was from? Because I don't know about that situation.
Which one?
So the Cash App thing I covered was like so Food Junkie was doing that competition, right? So he was supposed to give $300 for whoever got the reason why like him and Sean fell out. But he cashed out someone like $20 who I guess entered the competition, but Food Junkie went on later and said like, oh, I'm not gonna. He said that he didn't have a winner yet. So that receipt kind of was null and void, the $20 receipt. But I don't know anything about the other receipt that you just mentioned. Obviously, I heard your summary, but I don't know like who posted what. Like who posted like the Sean Bradley receipt? Like what is that about?
It's on Food Junkie's community wall. I'm looking at it now. He posted 6 hours ago. And he's talking about since you are too bitch to tell people the truth, allow me. If I don't give people money, how about you run me back this $50? I supported you for the kids. I'm just saying, this man's a whole clown. And there's a copy of the $50 Cash App.
Okay, I see it now. And why did they say it's fake? Because of the name or what?
Because of the photo.
The photo. Okay.
Now that is Sean Bradley, but now anybody could debunk that has ever received a Cash App from Sean Bradley.
Interesting. I don't get what would this like. This is so small to like. Why would you want to use this? Like, or why would this be faked? Is my question. Because like, what is he
Not
getting?
only that,
you know what I mean?
He's grasping at straws. You know what I'm saying? At straws. You know what I'm saying? Anything is better than nothing at this point, because the roast and the gags, you can't do it, and because Sean has been tearing them up. But anything outside of that, what would that mean? Because Sean Bradley has been known for, Cash Apping a lot of people money. But now he wants to turn around and say that Food Junkie asked him for some money. So I'm like, okay, what's your point? What's the end game though?
Yeah, that's my question. That's my question to a lot of bees. Like, what is the end game? Like, are you running them off of YouTube? Or are you just gonna keep embarrassing them? Are you gonna make them lose subscribers? Like, I'm not sure.
What's the end?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, you're doing all you because you're really putting in a lot of work. This is a lot of overtime. And I hope that you all are getting paid for it, honey, because I don't have that kind of time to dedicate to a beef manufacturer, if you will, that I'm not going to be reimbursed for.
Yeah. I think they
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think they're all like telling a story because, you know, for example, not a story like they're lying. I mean, like this whole beef is creating a story. So when there is future chapters of, say, like the show, for example, if it continues on, we'll have all this content of like, okay, this happened and this happened and that happened. So like it'll just keep going on and on and on. It like will never die, basically.
Right. And then the thing of it is, if it does die, let me tell you, so much has happened over the course of 2 years, 2+ years. They got so much content till they could put the show together in no time, but they can't do it without the key players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can't do it without the alphabet. And they damn sure can't do it without Five.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that they might.
I'm trying to figure out what is it going to be centered around? I don't think it's going to be centered around the beef sector. Because there are a lot of people that have gotten left out that are integral parts. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the show, or not show, but it was a docuseries called Don't F With the Cats or something like that. And then basically they were covering a small subset of the people that were involved. Oh, you saw that?
On Netflix. Is it good?
Yeah. Oh, I loved it. I loved it.
It is good. I'm gonna watch it.
I think they're gonna cover it like that, where they cover a subset of the people involved and they talk about the other people involved. They don't necessarily have them come on camera to talk. So like they'll be on the show, but not on the show to actually give their commentary. It would be more interesting. Obviously.
If you were doing the show, what would you do?
If I was producing it, right?
Feelings out of the situation because if you're doing the show for making money, what would you do?
If I was producing it as a docuseries, I would have them all involved. Like I would definitely have them all involved because you don't have to have them shooting on set at the same time. They can just go on, do their commentary about whatever the video is, and then, send them home. But the fact that he's going to different locations make me think it's not exactly a docuseries. Because like, why do you need to go to different locations to shoot scenes? You can just do that in like a studio. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. It's really confusing.
A space, really.
What'd you say? Hello?
Something like I guess it's not something that I'm going to be able to figure out because I would be thinking, okay, it would be along the lines of the Chasing Atlanta series.
What is that?
Or something of that nature.
I haven't seen the Chasing Atlanta series, I don't think.
Chasing Atlanta?
Oh,
you missing out. That's a good little docuseries. I'm gonna need listen. Give it up. Chasing Atlanta. You'll be thoroughly entertained.
Is it on Netflix?
It's on YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. Okay. I'll add it to my little watch list right now. To watch later. Okay. I was another series I watched on Netflix, or not Netflix, but YouTube. It was oh my God, what was it called? It was like House. I don't want to, it's kind of like a curse word, but it was like House Hookers, kind of, not House Hookers, but like, oh my God, it was Side Chicks of Charlotte. I think that's what it was called. Have you heard of that? I couldn't think of the name because it was a silly name, but I think
I bet it was a mess. Was it a train wreck?
Yeah, but I really liked it though.
Sometimes we like to watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's still on here.
That's how
Side Chicks of Charlotte. Yep. The real Side Chicks of Charlotte. Yep.
I'm gonna have to watch that one because I see that the Chasing Atlanta franchise now is chasing Dallas. I mean, they're taking off.
Wow.
They're already into second and third seasons, so they're taking off.
I'm gonna have to add that too, then.
Yes, please. Because you will really get a good Kiki. They are messy. If you're looking for some mess, it's there. It's thoroughly entertaining.
Yeah, I need some mess. Well, I mean, we got a lot of it down here, but you know.
I know. This YouTube streets are very fickle. There are a lot of people on here that are fair weather. You know, as long as the wind is blowing in one direction, that's the way they're going. Should it ever change and go in the other direction, they're gonna go that way too. And once you realize that, you're good to go.
Exactly. That's why, like, I'm just being very careful how I move. Like, I don't want to ever, you know, slip up or have somebody get my information or all that kind of stuff because, like, I don't know. I want to kind of keep it classy right now, but I know I'm gonna end up in a beef. I already know I'm gonna end up in some beef somehow. But when I do,
think so?
Oh yeah. I mean, you'll see clearly being in a beef sector, like you have to kind of relate to it to a certain extent. Most people, when they see me or meet me, they're like, "Oh, he's really nice, really nice." But like, I turn up just as aggressive as other people. I just kind of keep it, you know, I kind of keep it chill. When it's time to go, you know, I'm ready to go.
Get that vibe from you, though.
Just wait.
Because I mean, you gave us so much over there with Pretty Ricky. I mean, we were all impressed with that. And the work that you did with that.
Well, thank you. No, I mean, I try to just keep it classy, but I don't know. I feel like I already know stuff's gonna change on here because, you know, I might report on the wrong thing or someone might say something else. Just like Pretty Ricky, she's pretty calm, but she had to get into stuff with people time and time and again. So, you know.
Well, she is into it now with 5A.
Wait, who is?
Pretty T. Oh, you said
no, I said Pretty Ricky. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, why you say?
Oh no, I thought you said Pretty T. Yeah, no, I'm talking about Pretty T. So she's, you know, coming to Chocolate Bay's rescue, and you know, she's Captain Save-A-Ho today. So she's running to his rescue and speaking up and out for him.
Yeah, I don't know who.
Which I guess, you know, if that's your friend, you do it. You know, you can't come for Pretty Ricky and think that the squad not gonna jump down on you. You can't come for 5A and expect Babe Nation not to pounce down on you. That's just not how I roll.
Exactly.
I don't know.
I mean,
I do not know, but I was listening to your video. You have it all the way together, and the way you put it together,
Yes, sir. Thank you. It's funny because I know Pretty Ricky probably she was probably irritated with me, but we were talking while I was trying to make it, and I was like typing gifs and stuff like that. And she's like, "You're not listening to me." I was like, "I'm trying to get this video out so I can go to bed." So I don't know if you saw our live.
You went deaf on her one time. She thought you weren't listening.
Oh yeah, I definitely was. I had to tell her later. She already asleep. I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry." Because I don't know if you saw us on live. We're very much like, it's like brother and sister. Like that's how I feel like we kind of the way we interact. So it's kind of funny.
Yeah, well, I know I could tell the chemistry there, and I like that chemistry between you guys. And not only you two, but I also like chemistry between she and JD. They have great chemistry, and it just works. You know, y'all's team just worked.
Yeah, we got really lucky.
And I like that about y'all. Y'all keep that circle very small, very tight, very cute, putting out amateur professional work. Might I add?
Yeah, we're trying.
I already said, Tyler Perry people, get on board. This is how you do it.
Yeah, they need to bring us on that Sean show. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Listen, if you want it done right, this is how it's going to have to be done.
for sure.
And not only that, but you know what, Triple Red, y'all got so much talent that y'all could do it yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You all have just that much talent to put together the 48-hour parody in little to no time. You all already have what it takes.
Yeah, it actually took us 2 days, which is definitely shocking. And the funny thing is, me and Pretty Ricky, when we finished the skit, we obviously we saved it, whatever, and then we sent it to JD. And we were like, yeah, we don't like it. We don't like it. We're gonna like scrap the whole thing, basically. And JD was like, I love it. I love it. Like, what are you guys talking about? You're like, you're being the worst critics or whatever. And so we went to sleep and then woke up and listened to it again, and then we liked it. And they were like, okay, well, we'll do this then. But we were gonna just scrap that whole thing.
What?
Yeah.
Listen, we are so glad you all didn't scrap it. We are very happy waiting on the next production. I don't know what y'all got up y'all sleeves, but we waiting and watching.
Well, we will hopefully get
I
something
would
big
like
for
to
you
see
guys.
y'all do. I want to see y'all do something centered around the sector because you all have the skills to do it.
You mean like a skit of the whole sector? Like where we play different parts, or what do you mean?
Yeah. Whatever y'all can come up with, whatever those creative juices can come up with.
Okay. It would be really shady, but it would be fun.
Well, I'm just saying, it's gonna be shady.
It's gonna be
It's
real
gonna
shady.
be shady regardless. We ain't trying to
Yeah.
hurt nobody, but it is gonna be shady, yeah.
People gonna be coming from left, right, up, down.
Yes, side and center. But guess what?
Mhm.
All of the girls, we be here for it. Even the haters are gonna be here for it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? I mean, y'all, yeah, they gonna complain. You might get a little backlash, but you're gonna get more love.
right.
You
No,
know, with everything comes a little backlash. But then again, that love overpowers that.
yeah, no, I agree.
Because you saw how much love y'all got from the parody.
Oh my God, I didn't
Doing
expect that
another
much.
parody?
Yeah.
You didn't?
No, I didn't expect that much. I mean, we got so much love from even people that like not hate her necessarily, but hate who she's affiliated with. So when I seen people like, I think even like Bless Watkins had commented, I was like, what? When I seen that like on the actual chat, I was like, wow. Yeah.
You have to call a thing a thing. You had to give it up. We had to give you all your kudos. We had to.
And we definitely appreciate it.
I was very proud of y'all. I'm sitting and wait for the next production. I know that it's going to be even better than the first. And they'll just get better and better and better. Now, is this something that you do in your everyday life?
No, actually, I haven't edited, I want to say in about, I think the last time I did was maybe 2013 or 14. So it's been quite a while. And Pretty Ricky didn't even know how to edit it. She asked, you seem like you know how to edit. Or no, she said, do you know how to edit? And I was like, yeah. And it was weird that she asked me. She's like, yeah, I just felt like you knew how. I was like, well, I don't have a program. So, so then I just bought I was looking at programs and I found Filmora 9. It was only $60. I was like, yeah, I guess I'll spend $60, whatever. And then when I bought it, I didn't know how to use it, but it was so like intuitive. It was just easy. Like it was like riding a bike. Like it just came back, you know? And so
because you know how much money you will make on here just doing that. I would love for you to do something for me. Listen, this is Pretty Ricky Fontaine Productions Incorporated. You all work as a unit.
Yeah, no, we definitely did. What were you thinking?
And that's what I liked about it. Huh?
What were you thinking that you would want made? You would want to make a skit?
I don't know. I would have to let the juices flow. because y'all's possibilities are endless.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm trying to think.
Now,
Well,
are
one,
you in
I'll
the
tell.
DMV area as well?
No, I'm not. I'm in the north, but not the DMV area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it
So,
doesn't matter if it's for business purposes and work. That's not an issue for me to catch a flight.
oh, you want to do like one of, because we did that just through the computer, right?
Really?
Yeah. We weren't near each other or anything.
Shut up and drive.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we can do it that way.
Yeah, it was I was basically we StreamYarded. So I was on the mic and she was the only one on camera. And then
Wow.
all of the earlier scenes, I just found different clips online and I tried to like get them together. And the hardest thing in the whole skit was actually trying to find music and finding that that interrogation clip right before we go to the clip with Ricky. That took me the longest. So the editing part actually wasn't hard at all.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tell me about this dope stare.
Well,
who came up with that?
The word dope stare or the actual incident?
The actual.
So apparently, Rita she just randomly paused during her stream, and 5A reported on it. And so we just wanted to throw that in there because we just thought it was hilarious. And our first, well, not our first skit, but we did a what do you call it? Pretty Ricky did a live stream called like Spinning This Narrative. And so her and Neptarian were basically kind of skitting, but it was like an ad-lib skit thing. And so they kept doing a dope stare, but we never named it dope stare. I named it that. It was just because, like that whole skit that we did was kind of like ad-libby. So when she did the stare, I was like, stop the dope stare, ma'am. And then it just kind of worked. So that's just how
it
that
did
part
work.
Mm-hmm.
It did work. Now, some of y'all have missed y'all's calling.
You said we found our calling?
You missed it, but now it looks like
you're
getting back to it.
Yeah, no, yes. The only reason I'm even making videos because I'm like, well, if I spent $60 on this program, I might as well do something with it, right? So I'm just glad so many people like it. I didn't think people will like it that much. I am going to do the lives eventually. I wanted to hit 500, which I just finally did. So I think I'm going to do lives now in addition to the episodes.
Oh, good.
So. Mm-hmm.
Trust me, every time I'm on live, you guys, this is the Triple Red. Please go over there and subscribe to his channel. He is amazing. For real.
Thank you.
For real. He is the truth. We already know that from the work that he did with Pretty Ricky. So it is not an issue. It's not an issue.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do some cooler things for you guys. I don't know what I would do on my channel that would be like production wise, but I'm still I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to put the juices together, as they say. But
letting them flow, okay.
Mm-hmm. I mean, every episode that I've been trying to release of the Red Alert, I've tried to make better. Like now I added the music, and I feel like the music has like really made it way better. Just that little background music in the, when I talk now.
Well, the Red Alerts are doing amazing too.
The what is?
The Red Alerts, they're amazing too.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. I'm glad that I try to update it every episode to make it better. So like the last 2 episodes, I added that music when I actually talk. Before it had no music, so I was like, okay, I like this music. And then what did I do differently this time? I did something different. I can't remember what it was, but I'm trying to basically keep making new things as I go. Thank you, Auntie Donna.
Well, you're doing well. You're doing well. Look at Auntie Donna talking about I can play myself.
She said what?
Auntie Donna says she can play herself in the show. Okay, Auntie Donna.
Oh, I'm not even getting the
Listen,
chat. I see it now.
it's more real when the actual people can play themselves because it comes across more genuine.
Right.
But, well, one thing I can say, you all have a lot of material to work with.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot. You know, you can do segment after segment, make it a whole daytime soap opera.
Yeah, the only thing is, like, since I have a full-time job, it makes it a little difficult to try to do that part with other people because you got to work with their schedule and then try to get the editing on time and have to do this and that. That's the main reason why we didn't do too many things yet. But I'll talk to Pretty Ricky and see what she's thinking. She's been really sick lately, so she's getting better finally now. She came down with like a cold or something, so she doesn't have she doesn't have that, you know, that China virus or anything, but yeah, she got a little sick, so. But she's bouncing back pretty quickly.
Oh, well, hold on. We got some breaking news. I saw it coming through in the chat, but
What?
BBK, I'm sorry to interrupt your chat, but what the F is going on with QB? Why is he wilding out? Can't get in touch with the ladies. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Because I now remember he was over there on Brother Jay's chat, and Wiley was on there, and he started going in on Wiley. Then define, hey babe. I mean,
I didn't get to see the Brother Jay thing because oh wait, 911. Do you want to bring her on? Because I have to head out and go to bed soon, but.
Okay, baby. Okay. BBK, you want to come on, baby? That way you can keep me in the know.
Yeah, keep me updated. I'll catch the playback. And but thanks for having me on. I'm gonna head out.
No problem. Thank you for coming on. Anytime, Triple Red. Anytime. Much love, much respect for you. Much respect for your craft. You doing the damn thing, babe.
Yeah, likewise. I love your channel. I love the chats. They're really good. So keep them going.
Thank you so much. You know we get over here and cut up sometime.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, have a good night, and I'll catch you later.
Okay, baby. Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, it sounds like QB is mad at Jay Wilson over something Wiley said. What? Oh, shit. Girl, I thought I did drop the link. Danny, you done got pissed off too? Ooh. Hey, Miss V. Oh, you fine, dear? Kaylee, hi there. Hey, everybody. How you doing, boo? Yeah, we waiting on BBK. QB is saying that he's quitting YouTube. Why, T? Oh, bro, Jay and Wiley are dead if I'm wrong. Stop it, Dan Devine. Ooh. Because Jay Wilson got Wiley over there on his channel, and Wiley telling lies on QB. Wiley put a lot of nasty lies on his Patreon about him, his husband, and his mother. What, Auntie Donna? Yeah. Mm-mm. Okay, boo. So who am I speaking with? Hello? Admin. Hello? Wiley is at his antics again. He never stops. Y'all know who that was. Let me see. Brother Jay didn't know Wiley had done that. And now QB upset with Brother Jay. Mm. Oh, this week is QB's birthday. And he is very sensitive and trying to stay out of stuff. Oh, my. Y'all. What bandwagon you on Front Street? Who's bandwagon now? Is she trying to jump on? Okay, horrible stuff on QB on Wiley Patreon. QB showed it. AA trying to down talk QB in support of Wiley. Chop, you don't get out of here with that foolishness. Hey, chocolate kisses. Okay, baby. Definitely trash you on Front Street. Definitely. Oh, it's his husband's birthday. Uh-oh. Child. Wally has been given too much respect and chances from our sector. He is dangerous, Danny. He is very dangerous. And the thing of it is, I'm surprised that Brother Jay even let him come on his platform because he swore him off. He swore him completely off. Hey, I'm watching you. And one thing about it, certain times of the year, and QB's always said that certain times of the year, he just go into a funk. And like if his husband's birthday is coming up, that would be something that would send him into a funk. So he's not taking anything from Wiley. Brother told him he didn't like him or Nicole. Brother told who that? I'm watching you. Do you think I'm going to Chicago looking for wildlife? You don't even know which direction he looking in. You confused, he confused, you bobbing and weaving because you trying to catch the good eye. No. Oh, he did, Kaylee. So he exposed himself to all the newcomers. Mm. Wally said some sick stuff on that Patreon. He's showing out and looking for attention because of these rumors of a TV show. He wants the views and recognition. Well, is this the way to get it? Mm. Of course they are. Of course they would be all over it. Anything going on with Jay Wilson, Five Baby, they all over it. You gonna calm down, Danny? Are you sure? Child. Mr. V says, wow, I've never got upset over YouTube. Upset, yeah. But to see someone lie like Wiley, Wiley lie like a rug, honey. Wiley lies like a rug. That's why nobody can ever take him seriously. The stuff that he had on his page, sure, about QB and his husband are just wrong, dead wrong, dead wrong. Uh-oh, Andrea mad as hell. You gonna try, Danny? Well, Danny, if you can't, I mean, if you try hard enough, honey, and you just have to let loose and sound off, sound off. This nigga sound like he's tearing up his house. Who? But that's what they were saying, though. Like, hi, Amazonian woman. Mm-mm. Diva D, how you doing, mama? Yeah, he been on the campaign all day. He sat over there on Jay Dunn. First, he started out on his. Then he went over there to Jay Dunn's. Then he went back to his, and then ended up on Brother Jay. He done did a whole press run today. Summer Breeze, you need some new energy. Hey, Candy Cane. Oh, Q said Wiley told him to pull up, so QB went to the church where he knew he would be. That's the word, Danny. That's the word, honey. Thug Life always fighting. I love him. He always fighting. Always gets sent to the corner and everything. He don't care. He'd be standing in the corner still talking shit. Voluptuous woman. What? Jay Wilson got revenge on QB because he told him to be quiet on his platform. Mm. You encouraging it? I'm watching you. You encouraging it. Wiley flat out wrong. Oh, Wiley did this a few nights ago, and QB didn't know it had happened while he was on the gentleman's panel. What? Hey, K Trey. Babe Nation all day, okay, Kaylee? Hey, just smile. He is definitely a snake and has a jealous spirit. You are definitely right. The Brooklyn Goddess. You are definitely right. Hey Tisa, how you doing, baby? Libra Cash, what's going on? Oh, this is a whole mess, y'all. They have gotten QB up in arms. Hey, a snack on the meal. How you doing, baby? Brother Jay places his coin above anything else. Are you feeling a bit upset, Tisa, about QB? Sounds like I'm gonna have to catch the replay, and I don't want to be sitting around pissed off either, though. Right, while it's somewhat laughing. That spirit while he has, I could knock it down with some holy oil. Okay, make him drink it. Drink the oil. All this was a setup to get QB back for telling Jay Wilson to be quiet on his platform. You think so, voluptuous woman? Wow. I would hate to see QB leave YouTube, but mental health and peace of mind comes first. Okay, you on Front Street, and that's period. Hey, sunshine. But at the same time, QB allowed Wiley and Trey on his platform against all odds. So QB has to take the good with the bad. It comes with temperature. Right. But see, we all know that Wiley goes very low. You know what I'm saying? He goes low. He has no boundaries. All in the name of commentary and comedy. No, hey, Heavy Bear. Everything is not in the name of commentary. No. Hey, Ryan. Blurred Life. How you doing, baby? How you been? Then I understand patience is a virtue, but Brother Jay and Wiley worked overtime tonight. Child. Oh, AA and Lady T came out the clouds as soon as Brother Jay started justifying his actions against QB. Well, what did they have to say? Me too, Tisa. No, everything is not about a coin. Oh, so he's not as passive as he seems to snack. Okay, lovely Shauna. Oh, he just need a little time to cool off. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that message she sent to the janitor. You know I saw it. Let me see. Jay Wilson made a huge mistake tonight. Five Baby is very close to QB, so I don't know how this is going to play out. Wiley will be laughing at Joe. Wiley is getting a good key right now. AA is calling QB pathetic. Wow. If so, she got some nerve. She needs to look in the mirror. I'm just saying. Okay, BBK. Okay, honey. Good night. He is Danny. So he just been holding on to it. He just holding on. And tonight was the moment. QB knows how Jay Wilson operates. QB had the chance to defend everything while he said right, but he let his emotions get involved. Where was the enemy? Where was that enemy when Wiley was on his platform? QB took Wiley's bait. QB did take Wiley's bait, and the thing about that is, especially if he let him get under his skin just that much, and then he's sitting up that line. Hey, honey bun.
Hey, baby. I'm sorry. I got you playing on the other device. Sorry about that. Girl, I'm just so frustrated. I get offline to do what I need to do around the house, and I come back and I'm talking to my homie on Power. We trying to do a thing on Power. It didn't work on Facebook. We went to my backup channel, did it. She is technically not savvy. We end up having to go to Messenger. I hang up and I see all these emails and these messages and these YouTube, and I came over a little girl and they 911, and I'm like, I can't even find what the nigga is flipping out at. Then when I find it, it was like, oh my God, it sounded like he over there tearing up his house. Like, what happened? Then by the time
Hey,
I got to you,
homie.
of course, I had listened to it, but it was like, it sounded like Wiley pulled some mess a few nights ago on his Patreon. And then I don't know when, but when it sat up on Brother Jay's platform and proceeded to continue to lie on QB, he was talking about QB mom and daddy, and QB
What?
did not allegedly did not know what had happened. And then of course Wiley was on his Patreon pulling up pictures and saying things, and by the time and was telling QB, talking all kind of head. Of course when you're hiding behind the gates, you know, you get bad, and say he was telling him to pull up and pull up. By the time QB gets the message, he didn't even know. He had been sitting up next to Jay Wilson in the gentleman's panel, not knowing that all of this stuff had went down. So, but he said when he was wigging out, he said he went and pulled up to his church. Then Wiley started talking about him on Patreon after he was on QB's platform. I never knew that Wiley was on QB's platform. So I don't know. I listened to it twice trying to make it make sense, but he said a whole bunch of things, and he definitely said F. Wilson, F. Wiley, and if anybody dealing with them, related to them, connected to them, don't call him. Whoop 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 whoop.
What?
He said a lot, and then he said this week was his husband's birthday week, so I think that might be hitting a little harder, than
Right.
normal. But ooh, child.
Girl.
And then I'm coming. I didn't have I went over because somebody had said in the chat that Lady Riri had Wiley's porn pictures up on his community tab, so I had to go change pages and go over there and look. And on the way back, I saw Pretty Ricky's community, and I'm like, what? I've been off this thing all of 2 hours, and then I seen you was live, and I was like, Lord, let me go over here and see what the heck going on.
Well, I already knew it was gonna be some foolery as soon as Wiley got up there.
Now, Wiley was on Brother Jay's channel.
Yeah.
When was this, today?
Yeah, tonight, yes. Just my say it was a setup.
Oh, wait a minute. Brooklyn Goddess said he was dragging Fabe and Princess yesterday.
Who was? Oh, Wiley was. Okay.
Oh. I done told y'all.
Right, Latasha.
Wiley ain't to be trusted. He like a whole bass, a rainbow trout, and a garfish, all flip flop. Not to be trusted, but I don't
Honey.
know what to do. Then I heard the lady Rewe, he did another video, I guess after he had slipped off part of his trunk. He did a 60-minute video or something around that time on the mystery van. And somehow he clicks on mine, girl, and he took about 5 minutes out to drag me and call me all kind of names. It sounded like I had doodled on myself. So he would come back and read me later. Child, he must don't know. I don't look at him. I don't care that about him. He don't move me or my bowels. He can go on and stay over there. He done ran out of people to fight with and attack with and come after. So now you got to come for a new set of folk. Child, please. Ain't nobody got time for that foolishness. But this right here, honey, ooh, it sounds like Q might have been having a whole mental break for a hot minute. Bama? Hello? Hey, Lady P. Hey, Super D49. Hey, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear me because I can't see Bama. Okay, they still sending me messages. I don't know. Can y'all hear me?
Okay, I'm back, y'all. Listen, yeah, I hear you, BBK girl.
Okay.
Girl, so Bella, listen. Ooh. You're right, Brooklyn guys. That's what he does. He enters in, slithers in to cause chaos. And that's exactly what he did.
Now, what did I see? What did Pretty Ricky say wrong? Listen, a snack in the meal. Pretty Ricky ain't did nothing wrong. The last time I think she even had anything to do with the janitor, hey everybody, was when she tried to bring peace between him and Fi. And according to her post, she said she had been catching his slick shade for months. She get it. He don't like women. Can they move forward? That's what she asked.
Yeah. I read that too.
And somebody typed something in this chat. I'm trying to go back and find it. They said something about AA and Lady T dropped down smiling and speaking to everybody. I'm trying to find the comment. There it is. Just smile. The other day, AA was apologizing. Nope, that ain't it. Did you see Obama? They said that AA and Lady T had dropped down and was smiling and I guess making amends with everything. YouTube done bumped it off my radar.
Oh, they did. They dropped down.
That's what I read in the chat, in your chat. I was trying to go back and find who had said it. But, you know, it's right, Brooklyn Goddess, absolutely. F him and the horse he rode in on and the one that's gonna carry his dead ass out.
Okay.
Here's the thing. You know, we as Babe Nation, we stand behind Fabe. We support her. We are doing very well at supporting each other,
Mm-hmm.
holding each other up
Right.
in good times and bad times. You know, we support with happy birthdays. We support with deaths and funerals. We do
And
all of the things.
I appreciated each and every one of y'all yesterday because I was in a low place yesterday. I was. Anything that bring me to tears, but that's a low place. And I was
Hmm.
online and I was telling you all of the intricate details about what happened. And so hubby was laying right here and he was taking a nap. Well, I thought he was taking a cat nap, but he was listening. And he was like, "You didn't even tell me
Uh
all that
oh.
happened."
Uh oh.
That was my first time repeating it from beginning
Mhm.
to end.
Mhm.
And just like I told him, I needed to purge. I needed to get that off of me because it was weighing heavy on me from the
Mhm.
case that I had just did. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
so, hey, Lick, you, how you doing, Mama? So I appreciated each and every one of you for being there and lifting me up and praying for me and holding me up. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes we need that.
Yeah. And we're doing very well at coming together and doing that. And my thing is, you know, what bothers me is that, you know, everybody, each team got somebody they're close with. I know you and Q are very close. You know, I know that Tracy D and Five A was close. I thought that Q and his moderators and whatever was close. So, you know, it makes me question where is his people that's supposed to be there to uplift him and hold him up and support him. I saw the people in the chat talking to him, begging him, breathe, breathe, calm down. No,
Hey,
don't
today's
leave.
one.
We love you. But it's like, you know what? If your team can't come through and give you a shoulder, or arm, or something, you got the wrong folk on your team. And I'm
So the
sorry for
new
whoever
kids
that
on the
may have
block
been.
didn't hold them up.
Well, the people in the chat was holding them up. It's people in your chat that hold you up, but it's people in your chat that rocks with you though. You understand?
Right. Yeah.
So people in his chat versus people who can ring his telephone and say, "Hey, babe, I'm here. What's going on? Calm down, breathe. What's happening? What's happening?" I don't know what happened in Jay Wilson chat or anybody else's chat. I'm so lost because I haven't been out of that. I'm subscribed to Jay. My notifications are turned on, but somehow he go live when either Five Baby live or when you be live, or you know when I be live, and so I can't. I always miss him. I don't somehow get to go back and watch the replay, so I don't be knowing what be going on over there until I see it in y'all's chat. So my thing is, why isn't somebody on the phone with him, consoling him and calming him down and talking him off that ledge? Because it sounded like he
Right.
was very, very broken. He was very broken.
Mm, mm,
Wiley
mm.
wanted revenge on QB because he pulled up to his family church. Wiley said pull up, and QB did just that. And see, people have to be careful about telling people to pull up because, see, you never know. Somebody might hit that freeway on a 6-hour ride just so they can pull up. I emailed him and let him know I love him and I hope he threw a good, Lady P. I'm glad. But, you know, it's like, what about, you know, I don't know if his moderators, you know, have his phone number or whatever, if they even know what's happening. That's why I say, you know, when you have moderators, y'all supposed to have some kind of relationship. So I feel
Right.
bad if he doesn't have anybody that's, you know, calling and trying to, you know, talk to him and uplift him and hold him up.
Right. Right.
That's why I was like, well, God dang it, Bama Girl is live. She might know what's happening. Let me run over here. She might have quick contact. I sent messages to, you know, Tracy and Fi, but it's 3 hour difference. It's what, after 1 o'clock up there where they at. So
Yeah.
If I had his number, I'd bring his ass in a minute and be like, hey, babe, sit down and smoke a blunt. Talk to me for a minute. What's going on? What's
Right.
wrong? Listen, don't pay that nigga no mind. Get on your camera in the morning and light him up. You know what I'm saying? And I would,
I
try to
light
give
him
him
on
some.
fire.
That's right. And if you feel, and I saw people saying, well, Brother Jay was defending you. You shouldn't be mad at Brother Jay. And we've discussed this before on my platform. Sometimes when people get angry, especially when they get hit a certain level of anger, they black out and they don't think straight. They don't see
Right.
straight. They don't hear
Right.
straight. They just see red. And it's best to probably back on up and get on up out their way because you don't know, you know.
What's
But
coming next?
right. And it sounded like he was at red to the 10th power.
Well, today's
Yeah,
Lord
Daddy,
said
I saw y'all.
his husband's birthday is tomorrow, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
It
He
is so
said that.
bad. And surrounding that, you couldn't imagine all of the emotions that he's feeling now just to go over
Mhm.
there on Brother J's platform and just be upset all over again.
Mhm. Yep. But he kept saying something about he let he said his husband's birthday was this week, but he kept saying something about uh he
Hey,
got
giving you the
Lori
side eye.
hey y'all, he kept saying what about Lori aka Lolo? She not a moderator no more?
Uh-uh.
Oh shit.
She's
Okay,
not a
see?
moderator there, but she is a moderator over there at AA though.
Ah. So is Lady T still a moderator?
Over there with AA. QB has one moderator.
Oh. That's Chi-Town Chrissy. I like Chi-Town Chrissy.
Me too. I like Chi-Town.
Okay.
Okay, bro. Jay said he has no regrets about putting them both on.
Okay, but see, we talked about this on my platform once before, is that you have to be careful when you bring two people that don't get along on your platform,
Right.
talking about bringing peace and being a peacemaker and this, that, and the other. Because see, the StreamYard ain't all that friendly. You can mute somebody, but they can unmute themselves.
Well,
And
we
if
went through
you
this the other
can't,
day.
right. And I actually spoke on this with what happened with the crew that's mad at me now. When they was over there trying to put a peace offering together on the StreamYard and couldn't maintain control. If you don't maintain control of that conversation, you will be blamed.
Right.
You have to know if you can't make them respect that mute button, you're going to have to boot somebody completely up off the StreamYard and only have one on there at a time.
Well,
Because
that's why
that's
they say Demetri went over there and cussed me out after I had removed her from the. Okay, but what was the point of her standing on the stream yard and you yelling and screaming and people still can't hear you?
right.
You
That's
still
right.
not getting your point across.
You're not getting the point. Your point is not being heard. That's what happened when they had Leak You and that Snoop over there. That's what happened. It went on for way too long, and no matter how many people tried to jump in, they could not contain it. And then when it ended up back over on Leak You platform, it blew up. Things happened. It got crazy. Now I know people felt some kind of way about me when I had Kiki on my platform and she got the geeking out on me and acting a fool, and I was asking her, are you high? Are you
Girl, I
sleeping with
remember
people?
that.
And then she decided she cussed you and BBK out. Yeah, honey, don't honey child, and you know what? I can't hold nobody that have alcohol issues or drug issues. I can't hold their hand. Whatever they
Oh,
feel like,
Super
I
D
let them
say
stay
she
on their
cussed.
side, and I.
Little Super D say she cussed you and BBK out. Damn. Oh,
Mhm.
Summer Breeze said, people have to realize QB brought Wiley and Trey on his StreamYard against all odds, and he did. But
And look
evidently,
at what happened.
right, right. But evidently, there's some really bad blood between Wiley and QB. For real.
Mhm. Mhm. It appears to be so. It appears to be so. So again, that proves my point. If it's bad blood like that, don't put them two together. Because see, we're not mediators. We're not professionals. Some people have a good heart, some people have good intention. They mean well, but I'm just saying StreamYard is not the best way to do it unless you're going to have them on there one at a time. You can't have them on there together and see, I don't know again what happened. I'm not really pointing no fingers, putting blame, but what I'm saying is that now Q sounds like he's upset with Brother Jay for whatever went down on the stream, y'all, because I wasn't there. I ain't seen it.
Well,
It
Queen
seemed
Royalty
like
said, couple that with QB, let me see, was just informed today of the many lies Wiley has said since. Let me see once again about QB. His husband and QB was done. So QB just got wind of a lot of these lies that Wiley's been telling today. So he really in his feelings.
right. So now you can't tell him nothing. You can't. Ain't no need in trying to explain. Ain't no need in trying to apologize. Enough now. His cup done overflowed, and it's no bringing it back. So what happens in those type of situations, they turn very bad because, like I said, QB was sounding very, very triggered. He was sounding very broken. He said he was gonna get up off of
Mm,
YouTube before somebody come up their head. Yeah, he was
mm,
beating the table. Okay, today's Will heard it. Yeah, he had a
mm,
video on
mm.
Patreon. In real life, shit like this will get you hurt. Right. I don't know why Wild acting like he don't know he can get this work. People really don't
I don't
believe
know
that
why
people could
Wiley
pull up.
acting like he don't know he can get this work. Wiley acting like he's untouchable. But if somebody did touch him, he looking for a payout. See, a person like Wiley is very dangerous. I would never be able to
Mhm.
deal with somebody like Wiley
Mhm.
because you can't trust him.
That's true. Very
Wait a
true.
minute. QB said FJ Wilson. Mm,
Sure,
mm.
he sure did. He
Not
wait.
his blood father.
He said F. Wiley. He said F. J. Wilson, and anybody associated with him or with him. And don't call him. Don't email him. He did. You know what? It sounded a lot like what happened when Lady T claimed she was leaving YouTube. But she told people to call her phone, don't email her. She didn't want to talk to nobody. She was out. But it was just a ploy. It wasn't. She wasn't serious. It was. I guess for clicks and views because she came right back the next day and so I didn't mean it. So,
Mm.
but yeah, he was sounding very very bothered.
Like Sir Collins say, he uses his mental illness as a crutch, and a lot of times he does, as if
And he ain't the only
he
one.
should be given a pass. You're not going to be given a pass because you have a mental illness. No, sir. No, ma'am.
He ain't the only one who uses mental illness as a crutch. There's many others that do. And you know what the sad thing about it is? All of their supporters allow them to use it as a crutch. They continue to give them positive hope and they continue to lift them and make them think it's nothing wrong with it. It's okay. Feeding into it. Now I hope QB don't have a mental break and, do anything that causes himself any harm because he's very very upset. I'm a little worried. I wish somebody would be close enough to go by and check
Go
on him,
check
smoke a
on him.
blunt with him
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't, girl.
And then
Wiley,
look at all of
Wiley
the other
did,
stuff he done.
Wiley did exactly what he set out to do.
And you know what, Latasha? Jay Wilson has always made it very, very clear. He's about his coins. He ain't here for nobody and nobody and nobody. He's here for his coins and that's it and nobody. And that's it. And he ain't gonna windmill. He's always said that. But with that being said, don't put yourself in a position to make it feel like you do give a damn about two people. Don't put two
Right.
enemies up on your platform like you trying to help them work it out when we know you don't give a damn about them.
Let me see. Wiley lied on Rebel Son. He apologized to Rebel Son. But somebody in the chat said Rebel Son is still 38 hot. Trying to kiss somebody. Anyone that calls Tree Dog a queen is clearly mental.
You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied, honey. Queen where? Mm-hmm. Girl, what a mess. What a mess.
Oh, I think fire geography and relationally closer to QB than any of us. Yeah. She is a snack in the meal.
I text both of them. I text both of them and told them to check on them. Now, I didn't send no video to them to tell. When I text them, I had just read the messages and the emails, and I sent messages back. You know, at first I tried to go to his platform and look, and I couldn't find it. And I was like, where is all of this happening? Where is this going down? And in the midst of some of them responding, I'm still I don't listen. If y'all find something like that, email the link to the video so I don't have to spend a lot of time trying to figure out, because you know I'm not making a move off no letters on the screen. I'm gonna have to vet everything you seen. If you say somebody committed suicide and you don't send a link, I may look for a few seconds. I may go on about my business. Because if you don't send a link, then you know I'm looking at it as it's no matter who you are. No matter how much I may, you know, we may communicate, no matter how much you may send me, but we are always about receipts. And if you come with conversation with no receipt, I ain't got no action for
it. Yeah, it's going to fall deaf
I
ear.
looked and you know, I glanced around and looked, and then I went on and I, you know, went over there and left a message, say, hey, what's going on? Have y'all talked to him? And, you know, then I kept looking, because I kept getting the messages. And then after about the fourth message down, somebody sent me the link finally. And so I went over to listen. And as I was listening, I could hear the sound of his voice. Then that's when I jumped up and started texting Tracy and Fast. Hey, y'all, check on your boy. He's losing it. I don't know what happened, but check on him when you get this message. Then I came on over to ask you what was going on while I was still trying to listen on the other device. And then they was coming in and giving me an explanation, but it was kind of like, well, you know, it sounded like that he's really more anger because it happened days ago. He probably wondering, why did he just get the information? Why did he just find out? And why did he sit on a platform, you know, next to somebody who had done all these things to him, not knowing? And he probably think that maybe Jay Wilson knew something about it. Because that would be my question, is how is it that Jay got both of them on his platform? What was the premise?
Well, Lady P said Jay Wilson didn't know that QB was coming on. And when QB got there, he said that somebody texted him. Well, Brother Jay had to click the link to let him on. He saw who was coming on the platform. While they say Rebel Son's mom's funeral was not fully paid for. See what I'm saying? See, that Wiley is a... hateful. But how the hell he know? How in the hell do he know? Do he work for the funeral home in the billing department?
No, he's for cleaning shit up off the patient's bed and shit and doing laundry and other things.
And probably half-ass doing that.
Uh-huh.
QB is not understanding how his contribution to this situation holds a long-term effect on his allies. Jay Wilson warned everybody about Wiley. It was okay for QB, allowed him on his platform. Well, QB had just got that fresh news. So he had to let
because
Wiley
he kept saying, I can't believe you let him sit on your platform and tell these lies about me. That's what he kept saying. That's why I was confused. Because he said, you kept letting him sit there and say these things knowing they wasn't true. So that's what got me like, what? Who let somebody, what? So whatever Wiley was saying on Wilson's platform, he wasn't shutting it down. He wasn't muting it. He wasn't, I don't know what happened. Yeah, he did click on it, but first Human West wasn't there in the chat. At the end of the day, QB took the bait and flipped out. Okay.
Then Define said, well, we need to let Bama Girl and BBK know that we love y'all, so that you know if some dumb ish like this goes down in the future, we got y'all. Now, one thing I will say, I'll never question that. I will never ever question that because I've seen it. I've seen it today. Now, BBK, but with me and Sexy Clean over there, you don't think Babe Nation rolled over there in that chat?
I was over there with
and did what we do?
Yeah. We rolled over there and flooded that shit with babe heads and globals. You damn, I was over there with them. We rushed them so fast, girl. The moderators got confused. Her own people started putting in like fishing nations.
Wow.
Then somebody else started putting in sharking nations. And then somebody said, oh, Babe Nation over here and put up the strong arms. Then they said, oh, girl, they over here deep. The damn moderator didn't know whether they was looking left or right. Girl, they
were confused. They was confused, babe.
Girl,
they was confused, honey. Mr. Sarkoni said Wilson was having vlog-ins. Wiley came on. It was not planned. No, it was not planned. But when Jay Wilson saw Wiley backstage, he could have just as easily said, "Not today," because he already knew that Wiley was gonna come on with some fuck. Now he came on in the beginning talking with sense.
Well, wait, sense. You know, if not showing your face, you can put any name put on that StreamYard. So when I was trying to come on your StreamYard earlier, I still had my power stuff up, and I had name admin. Well, when my sound didn't come in quick enough, you booted me off real fast. So we don't know if Wiley came in with a face. If Wiley came on with his face on, we don't know. And well, at least I don't know. They know in the chat what he looked like when he came on. And we don't know if he had his name.
He knew. So he knew it was Wiley. He talking about, now I'm going to bring this one on. And I'm going to let you know right now, as soon as it started to go left, I'm going to click you off. And he was talking to Wiley.
Oh, he did. Okay. Ooh. I tried to help you, bro. I tried to help you.
No, Brother Jay knew that was Wiley coming on because he gave a little spiel before he let him come on.
That's not cool.
Harmony, I was over there just for a little bit in J Don's chat. It was just a moment. Right, Sarkonis, he saw Wiley backstage. Andrea was on, and he gave Wiley the disclaimer. He did. What's going on, Richie? I heard the ABC bitch super chatted Wiley yesterday on his live. I seen it on S. Hutchinson. Child.
What a mess, honey. What a mess. And what page was she using?
I ain't no telling what page she was using to super chat that man. It ain't no telling. She already talked about how she had multiple pages. You might have multiple pages, baby, but I guarantee your face won't be shown.
Well, they said that she super chatted them. So in order for them to know it was her, they know what page it was. And I'm not looking at the chat because I'm in the middle of something else. So that's why I asked the question. They said it was her. They knew what was the page. They knew it from they knew her. They know the page. That's all.
Oh, Harmony say she cussed LS Slam out. So who? Lady Bones. She cussed Lady Bones out. Peaches say Brother Jay was wrong. He knew Wiley was coming on.
I don't doubt it. I sure don't doubt it.
Dang, Auntie Donna said Wiley was on Captivating Christians live earlier today. Girl. And he acted like a gentleman. He was on the world. Maybe he was on a world tour around here. He'd been on everybody's platform tonight.
And off his meds. And off his meds. Hey to her daughter. J Dunn cussed Bones out. Good.
I'm sure she deserved it. I'm sure.
Of course she does. She deserves that and so much more.
And so much more.
But
so I'm not. I don't feel no way about that.
That's not a good look. It's not a good look for the
pastor. It's not. Let me see. Richie said Jay Wilson expects loyalty from others, but shows none. Well, and Rich, I'm gonna say this. It was very messy, and when he saw that it was going left, he should have clicked Wiley off.
Because he does have somewhat of a responsibility to brother on his gentleman panel, which was QB.
Right.
Okay, I see you, Kelly.
YBS Mary said, question, why was it wrong to have Wiley if it's Jay Wilson's personal platform? It's not the fact of having him on there. You know, as in the past, he said he would never, but he had him on, he let him come on to the StreamYard. He wasn't ready when QB came on to the StreamYard because Jay Wilson didn't know nothing about that stuff that Wiley had them put on Patreon. And so QB got wind of it and went in and let have.
Yeah, it wasn't wrong for Brother Wilson to have him on his StreamYard. That's his prerogative. It's his channel, it's his platform. He can have him on there all he wants. However, if he's got Wiley on there and he suspects that QB has an issue, he shouldn't have them both on. And if he had QB on there knowing that him and Wiley don't get along, he should not allow Wiley in there. I think that what I'm saying, I can't speak for Bama Girl, but what I'm saying is that don't bring two evil people on the thing together. BBK, Bama Girl, the blackout did what it was supposed to do. They eat each other. Food junkie drugged the little girl and tripped her up big time. Her knees was bleeding. Yesterday's woe it was, but you know what? I had to tell y'all that I had to kill the blackout because if you guys are going to participate in Five Baby's Valentine thing, you guys have to watch those people so that you can answer the questions on the Jeopardy game. Now, for myself, I got to protect my spirit. I'm not going to be watching any of those people. But if you're participating in the Jeopardy game for Valentine's, you have to watch those people. So we're not, I don't think me or Girl either one are saying that he's wrong for having, Wiley on his platform, but you don't bring two people who don't get along together on your platform if you're not prepared to be fair to one or the other.
Right. Now, before QB came on, I felt like he was trying to be fair with Wiley. He was calling him on this shit, but he was trying to be fair with Wiley. And Wiley was backpedaling, pussy popping a little bit. Okay, we got Lady P. Lady P coming on. Hey, Lady P.
Hey, Bama, can y'all hear me?
We can hear you, boo.
What's going on, Lady P?
Hey, BBK. Let me say this, Bama. Everybody want to try to fault Jay Wilson at this point, but all while Wiley was on his platform, he was being respectful. Okay?
Right.
QB got that text from whomever. Don't know what that person could have texted him. When he came in the chat on fire. And Brother Jay was questioning Wiley, and he wasn't reading the chat until somebody kept putting in the QB say, drop the link. And I know everybody knows Brother Jay has been doing a lot of making up with different people in this sector since 2020 started. A lot of people say I windmill for Brother Jay, but when right is right, I'm going to speak on it. When it's some bullshit, I'm going to speak on it.
Well, he come out here on windmill, but he was damn sure windmilling for Vivian. When they were over there on QB's chat.
I tell you what I did witness was I remember Bro Wilson saying, he don't windmill for nobody, and he had told his mods to only block people if they were disrespectful and whatever. But he came over to James over to the janitor's page one night, and I can't remember if it was on StreamYard. I think it might have been he was on the StreamYard. Oh, you know what? It was they was having a gentleman's panel over there one night. He was up on the StreamYard. And when I tell you that chat was giving him everything they had, you could see he was very, very uncomfortable. He didn't like it. He didn't appreciate it. And he went back to his platform and he did a video. And he spoke about it. Now, did that make him change, whether or not he was going to windmill for people? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But I noticed that he's kind of changed his outlook on how he handles the trolls in his chat. He said he's cool with them and them having their own opinion, but he also allowed the disrespectful ones to stay. And he will just banter back and forth with them, read them. Now that's telling me something personally, but I all of that to say this: Jay Wilson has his right lives, and I'm not sure, what code of ethic they roll with. I don't know if there's some sort of camaraderie or loyalty, but how can you have a team of people if you don't expect to ride for you and you're not going to ride for them? Then maybe I don't understand why you even have a group called the Ride Lives. What's the purpose in it? And I'm asking a question sincerely.
What Ride and Live stands for, we gonna ride and live, riding and dying. That's what he said it stands for. But it has been also on QB's platform, and the people in the chat was coming for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me see. Summer Breeze said, Amazonian woman. No, I was mad at QB for that. QB went against the grain. Jay Wilson and JC said they would never be on the same panel. QB kept Wiley on, and that's when they both dragged Wiley for Phil. Now, before that, they had already been dragging Wiley. Brother Jay had definitely been dragging. And they didn't like his spirit. They already knew he was gonna come in and cause all kind of chaos because that's what he do. Look how the day turned out.
Yeah.
Latasha said the only thing that gets me about Jay Wilson is he claims the subbies are messy, but he being messy with Tree Dog and Mystery. And Mystery can, but as soon as questions were asked about how he felt about James, make it up. Well, he said that he and James never fell out. He said that he and James were cool. Now that's what he said, so I don't know.
YB say, so what about when QB muted everyone on the GP and was extremely rude when Ty was on the GP? Hey, that he did that. Today's Wilson earlier today, bro. Jay said he just might leave or big change. Did you hear that, Lady P? Tweety said, I am his mod, and that's what I don't like, letting the trolls take over the chat. Absolutely.
Right, Tweety, because he does tell y'all, don't block them. Don't block the trolls. They got to put a color on it. Don't block them.
See, when your thirst for that almighty coin takes over and shadows your morals and your values and what you stand for and your command for respect, that's like you pulling your pants, that's like pulling your drawers down, showing us what's really underneath.
Okay.
Now I say that with love.
Giving you the style they talk about. I was windmilling over there in J Dunn platform. And her platform was open chat, but I thought it was very good. I thought her platform was good. Lady P, you back?
Yeah, I feel sorry for everything that's done happened. I hate it happened. It's
Yeah, I'm back, girl. I don't know what happened. I must be touching the wrong button because I'm calling y'all from my cell phone.
Oh, Tweety said,
it's a shame.
A Ryder Lives and I'm Babe Nation. You are, Tweety. You are.
And you can be. You absolutely can be. But my question is, and again, I'm asking with love, no shade, no cap. If you ride out for Bud Wilson, when does he show the loyalty and repay it by defending you? That's all I'm asking. You know.
Well, BB,
I mean, I heard people say he defended Sabe the other day.
Before I even became a part of the House of Jay Wilson was already said he wasn't windmilling for nobody. That's why Tracy got mad at Brother Jay, because he wouldn't windmill, and he wouldn't windmill for her because she was going everywhere starting stuff, and I understood that.
Tracy is a non-factor. She ain't loyal to herself.
Hey, Dark and Lovely.
She ain't loyal to herself. Fabe, he said he ain't windmilling. They questioned him about Jeffrey. He said he wasn't windmilling for five. He was windmilling because of what he said about the LGBTQ. Okay, cool. A
He
little bit
said,
later
no,
on, some stuff went down. He
that ain't
low
all what
key
he
was
said.
was
He
doing
said
some
he
windmilling for
was
5A,
windmilling
and I kind of
because that
appreciate
man
it. Hang
talked
on,
about
hang
black
on, hang
people,
on, hang
period.
on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. One at a time. Let me finish. Let me finish. I appreciate a little bit later on when he came through and he started to kind of low key defend her, or so I was I was perceiving that to be, and I appreciated him. But now I look back and I wonder, was it really windmilling, or was he just speaking good commentary over what happened? Now go ahead on and say what you was gonna say.
No, I was talking about Jeffrey. He
Well,
said that
wait, hold on, y'all. Let me say this. Summer Breeze says, "At Bama Girl, I'm gonna call it a night because I don't know if Amazonian Woman is Babe Nation or Rather Live. Regardless, I don't play with mofos. Agree to disagree, but I got that smoke if needed."
oh,
Well, troll alert. Who was the troll? Amazonian Woman. Who's the troll, babe?
BBK.
I'm here.
Hey,
BBK, hold
I'm
it
here, but
down
I
for
don't
me.
think we.
Hold it down for me. 1 minute, BBK. Hold on.
BBK.
Hold it down for me.
Can you,
Hey, I'm
BBK?
here. I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now, baby. Did you check out that video last night?
Okay, what you say?
Did you check that video last night when I told you, when I came back in your live and told you the person say they got multiple pages?
I saw some of it. I got to go back and get the rest of it. Thank God I had taken a few steps where I could still see it, because that video is not meant to be seen. Because I'm always a step ahead of the game, I am able to see it, and I will go back and finish watching it.
You know which one I'm talking about, right?
I think so. The one where you left my chat and when he got in their chat.
Okay.
Yep. But where is the damn SOS page? I know I got some. Yeah, I don't know who in the troll. I'm doing something. I got my hands in a couple of files over here, so I can't see the troll.
What you click?
I sure want to get in that chat and see what's going on, because Summer Breeze is Babe Nation all day. Now, Amazonian Woman, I don't know. I clicked on the channel. I am Babe Nation.
Well, I be seeing her in the chat.
I see a lot of people in the chat don't mean Babe Nation. And I don't mean no harm. I'm just keeping it 100. Shit, that goddamn Nikki girl had her ass over there in the chat arguing back and forth with Lyric Taylor. It was irrelevant, the reason what they was talking about. She was speaking the truth. I give her that. What was interesting is I told them fall back, because people watching, and they're going to become content the next day, the conversation that they was having. As we left 5A's live, BJ went live, and I'll be damned. Little Nikki was right on over there and went to Dragonfly. Ha! Like she had just left the chat over there hanging out with us.
But so, what Nikki that be?
I didn't hear you. Turn your volume up some. Y'all got these extra voices.
It's
automatic. Hear y'all. Turn that volume up.
It's all way up. What Nikki that is? They ain't the one I'm thinking about, is it? That's the moderator for somebody.
My word won't be able to make you know who she is, unfortunately, babe. But her name is Nikki. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Oh,
me telling you ain't gonna help you none. Um, but I know the difference between Nikki Baby. Nikki Baby is Maymar. Nikki Baby is Save Nation as well. Nikki Baby also claims Lit Lane and some other shit over there. But it was not
okay. I was
Nikki
trying to
Baby,
make
it
sure.
was Nikki.
Yeah, okay.
So, and
What
while I
Bama
might
girl?
not speak, I might not speak on these people and their actions and my findings. I may not speak on them anymore. But the babe then already gave me my papers and my instructions, and I'm greenlit. So hell, I'm certain to be anywhere looking and snapping. So if your ass look up one day and you can't say shit in the Babe Nation chat, you got sniped.
Yes, I
And you
do.
can eat.
Today, well, I think I'll pick that phone up and call him when he see that video. Because when I went and looked at the video, it was a replay, and I was surprised, like everybody else, because I didn't understand why Brother Jay was getting accused of letting Wiley sit up there and talk about him, and that wasn't even the case. So I'm quite sure he is, because he is his blog father. Just like he my blog father. And I hope he call him so they can,
Well, you can stop hoping
speak.
on that one.
And QB is still grieving. And by people keep bringing up Emmanuel, it's crazy. I don't know why Wiley would go on his Patreon. That's why I don't fuck with Wiley. Wiley is a whole liar. And I kept telling him that in the chat, you a whole liar. So I don't understand the message that QB probably received. I can understand why he 38 hot. And that's why I emailed him.
Well, can I say something?
He said he didn't want nobody to email him or call him. I emailed him because of how I feel about him on YouTube. Period.
Okay. Well, he ain't gonna reach out to Brother Jay. I feel that strongly based on what he said. Now, if Brother Jay cares about restoring the relationship, the YouTube ship, the vlog ship, whatever y'all want to call it, if he cares about restoring it, I definitely say he should give it a few days, put some space, you know what I'm saying, between the situation. And I think Brother Jay should probably reach out. Because
I most definitely think
he's
he's going
to in a very vulnerable space right now. And he may not feel like he needs to reach out. He done said what he said. He done said how he felt. He done said how he received it. He said he didn't like it. He done said all of the things. There's not really much else for me to say. Now, Brother Jay, again, if he values it, at this point in time, it will be up to him to come with a defense, an apology, an explanation, or something, whatever it is he's going to come through with, if he, wants to fix that. See, we got to stop putting, just because somebody has a mental break or a situation, a relapse or whatever, we got to stop saying, well, they need to reach out and fix it. He has said all the things. He made it plain and simple how he received it, what it made him feel like, how it hurt him and how he feels like he needs to leave YouTube because there is no loyalty. And when a person has spent their entire YouTube career indicating that pretty much their loyalty is to the almighty dollar, and this is no shade to Brother Jay at all, but we all know this to be true. We know Brother Jay done said he ain't windmilling for nobody, and don't you windmill for him. We know Brother Jay is all about his coin. He don't know nothing about how you feel. Don't mess up his coin. Now, if you've spent your whole time indicating that your loyalty is to the almighty dollar, then you have to understand, how that might make him feel. Looking at what you guys are saying, because I haven't seen the video. I'm thinking about maybe trying to go back and watch it. It's very questionable, of what Brother Jay's intentions are. So I think, again, if he cares, he should probably
actually,
say
BBK,
something. Let's see what this chat say.
His intentions was not to mess
You
up
can't
his
speak
life,
for him, though.
but he just had said before he even brought QB on, the same spiel he gave Wiley was the same spiel he said before he brought QB on.
Okay, but when he brought
asked
QB on, he
to curse, and he just said he was gonna edit the cursing out.
I'm sure he didn't know what QB had just found out.
No, he didn't know. And QB said that once he came on, somebody texted him and told him that Wiley was over there talking about him.
Latasha said, I'm just spectating over this. I don't understand why people feel the need to choose. I just go with what's right. Choose what, Latasha? What you talking about, babe? I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm Babe Nation all the way down. Lady P, you think Brother Jay going to call? Today's Woe said, do you think Brother Jay going to call QB, Lady P?
Yeah, I already answered her question. That's who I was talking to.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. You didn't read this. I didn't know, baby, because I was moving around. So I rewound it so I could catch up. He shouldn't call him. No, he shouldn't call him this evening. He should give it a few days and let the air clear, because QB still got to recover from this meltdown and go ahead and finish whatever his plans were to celebrate his late husband's birthday. May he rest in peace. Child, we Babe Nation strong in this. Okay, I need to calm down. Yes, Danny, take a breath, baby. Take a deep breath, love. We know you, Babe Nation, boo. I'm on Patreon. If Fabe has my details, I have supported Fabe from the get-go. Yeah, he'll calm down.
He don't watch no Patreon. He not on Patreon. He not on Facebook. And he not on Instagram. He said that. And he also said Wiley wasn't finna sit up there and continue to try and talk about QB. Because only thing Brother Jay asked him out the QB clicked off was, Wiley, why do you say you know him when he say you don't know him? And Wiley kept trying to say he know him from parties and stuff like that. And QB said he was lying and hung up. But QB was mad about
Wiley refers to
that he received about Wiley talking about his mom, his husband, and him, period. So that's why he was mad. But Brother Jay, in my eyes, didn't know his lie was gonna turn out that way.
Listen, if QB hung up, everybody shut the fuck up. That's how it should have went. Let's go on.
I'm back, guys. Thank you.
If QB hung up,
he hung up. He didn't want to hear what Wiley had to say.
Oh, QB did?
Yeah, he told Brother Jay he didn't want to hear what Wiley had to say. He told him that. And he hung up.
Oh, thank you for the super chat, Reginald. Thank you.
That's why I don't understand why all the blame is going to Brother Jay. Because Wiley I'm not taking up for Wiley in no shape or form, but he was being respectful on chat. He answered every question, probably with a lie. because he good for doing that. But he was answering the questions that Brother Jay was throwing at him.
Mm-hmm.
And he did apologize to Rebel. If he meant it, I don't know. Just like he told Brother Jay, he gets emails from people and he report on it without fact checking.
Mm. You still mad, Andrea?
But I didn't know that he even had a Patreon because I don't watch Wiley, so I wouldn't know that he have a Patreon. I just know that bitch a big ass liar, and he spin shit the way he wanted to be. So
21 said, but he just didn't want to be on there with Wiley, right? But he knew what he did on Patreon, which everyone else evidently did not. Right, Doreen? Everybody didn't know. So when QB came on with all that hate, honey, it came out of like nowhere.
QB was going off in the chat, and I was wondering why he came in the way he came in. But now I know.
Mm-hmm.
He showed the emails and the titles of the Patreon, what Wiley was putting. One of them said QB got beat by his husband.
Mm-hmm.
Then the other said QB gave me a STD.
What?
And then the other one said QB and his mama.
Wow. So, like I said, the chat during Brother J Live is what caused all this drama, right? Someone in the chat was asking Brother J to ask Wiley about him and QB's beef. See, so it was a supporter that started it. And then Brother J asked the question anyway. Oh, Ed Jones said Wiley was being respectful even after cussed out and threatened. Mm. Let me see. At Amazonian woman, apology accepted. QB has my 100%, 110% support. But as an OG, I can see flaws that QB may not see. Constructive criticism is one of the best ways to learn. Right. Especially out here on these streets. Then said people be watching folks from day to day and begging them to be on their platform, but don't now shush after the F shit he goes down. Okay, you gonna be quiet. You gonna be quiet, Danny.
I was already up to one. Okay, Bama.
Huh?
Okay, I didn't realize I was having microphone issues on my damn Bluetooth also. But what I've been trying to say for the last 15 minutes was when QB got off the StreamYard, Jay Wilson should not have had no more discussion about QB with Wiley. When QB left, that should have been the end of it. Ain't no need in asking him why he lied on him. Wiley always lied. That's the dumbest question in the world to ask him. He lied like that on ZT. He lied about the DC gate stuff. He lies because the sun is yellow and not green. So it's kind of like don't continue the conversation when QB done left, especially after QB done came on and said everything that he done said was lie. To continue
Right.
it is what got him in hot water with QB. Because now Wiley continues to lie, and you sit there and entertain the lie. And that's what is got QB so fired up. And I totally get it. But yeah, I think Brother Jay was innocent of it when he first brought QB on. I don't think he knew what all had transpired. But after everything went haywire and QB left, I think the whole QB topic should have been done. And that's another thing. Some things you can't let the chat bait you into doing something or saying something that you know ain't right. And if you ain't thought about it, you should think about it before you do it. Don't use the chat as an excuse for a bad decision that you made. And again, I ain't jumping, Bro Jay was popping the hell out of Wild at night. I ain't jumping on Bro Jay, and I ain't shading Bro Jay at all. But I'm just saying sometimes we have to take accountability for the choices that we make when shit go haywire.
I don't think I don't think I agree with you. I do not think that it was a setup in no kind of way. Actually, Brother Jay may have thought that they could have come to some type of consensus and just agree to disagree. You said this about me. I said that about you. Woo to woo. We're going to hold it out. You keep your name out of my mouth, and I keep my name out of your mouth. And that's how we're going to move forward. But it didn't go like that.
Okay. So that sounds good. But you know, the only thing I can see wrong with that is One Eye know darn well what all he had done on that Patreon. And if he didn't offer QB an apology when QB was on that StreamYard, and if he didn't offer QB an apology when QB left that StreamYard, when Jay tried to probe him for more information as to why would he lie, if he didn't come right out and again start up with an apology as to why he did what he did or apologize for what he did, it wasn't it all that laughing and stuff, we know it ain't sincere. Even when you do apologize, it don't come off as sincere.
Right. And that's the whole thing. Because the average person, we sitting up here listening, and we know Wiley, and we know he full of shit. He come with the shit. Every platform he go on, it's about some bullshit.
And see, and that young lady asked a little while ago, and now I'm thinking, I see why she asked. She said, why was it a problem for Bro Jay to bring Wiley on his personal platform? Now I think I'm kind of seeing why she asked that, because I remember Bro Jay said it was a no to him coming on the platform with the gentleman's panel. So why would it be okay for him to come on as an individual? What's the difference?
You're right. You're exactly correct.
And the more I think about it, when they did a poll asking the people boy could come on, I want to say QB said he didn't have a problem with it, but I think QB was just trying to be a team player.
QB didn't have a problem with it. Neither did L. Teddy. L. Teddy didn't have a problem with it either. But the other three, Jay Wilson, Thick Neck over there, and Rebel, they said that absolutely not. Now we got Diamond. We got Diamond Dory in the house. Hey, love.
Hey, Diamond.
Diamond. We can't hear you, baby. Let's see. Latasha said when the Patreon thing came out, Wiley looked
she probably got her mute on.
Oh, and tried to deflect. QB threatened him. That's all he's going to talk about now. Yeah, Latasha, yeah, that's going to be his content. It is.
Oh, he said Jay Wilson also mentioned how much QB made on that certain live. How would he know?
What? And that's the
How would
whole
Jay
thing.
Wilson know how?
That's what I'm gonna know. How was Jay Wilson privy to QB's financials?
Because if you had your subscribers, ain't nobody privy to them.
Right.
Hey,
Hey, Apple, how you doing, baby? Hey, Rose Smith, how you doing?
Hey, Rose. He said from super chats and viewers. But see, don't count nobody else's coins. That ain't cool.
Okay, Diamond.
Cool. Hey,
and you know what? And that's right. But that, I guess that's the thing to do now.
Well, I mean, come on now. Now, ooh.
What, BBK? BBK, what?
Girl, the children's is saying that his coins is running low. That's. I mean, the children is saying that he do a live now. He can barely bust 100 people. The children said the liar over there said he ain't getting no super chats. You know, somebody else said his cash app ain't ringing. That ain't nothing but his jack and his Tinder ringing or something.
Is that what the word
so now you go
on the street?
That's what the liar said.
Girl.
The liar, the one that you talked to on the phone tonight, that's what she said.
She says who ain't getting no super chat. She not.
No, she said, bro, Wilson ain't.
What?
How
many times we done sat over there and watched the whole screen lit up with super chats?
That was a long time ago. Yeah.
Girl, that was last week.
Oh, was it?
That was last week.
I must have missed it. Okay, well, I'm glad
you
to
did
hear it.
Miss it because you missed when he had on that when he was doing that train conductor tease, baby.
Oh yeah, I missed that one. I heard about it though. I missed that one. I heard
yeah.
About it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see that taco meat. They talked about that taco meat on his chest. Girl, I ain't want to eat it.
Okay, girl.
Let's see that taco meat.
Diamond.
Right. Hey, babies. Can y'all hear me?
Hey, love. How you feeling?
Not good about this at all. Not good at
Why?
all. Because this is his anniversary, his husband. See, people didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
QB,
yeah.
You hear me? I am on the next flight, best friend. I gave you my word. And I just want to say something to you too right now. Can I please just use your platform? I'm not going to curse or anything.
Yes.
This is
you
wrong.
know I love you, down.
This is wrong, y'all. That man get on this show 3 times. He puts his energy, his effort. We talk every day. They are so foul. He lost his husband. What kind of ill mess did Wally have with the Patreon? QB, you didn't tell me that today, baby. I would have handled it. Y'all don't understand. This is so past wrong. He's human. He's still mourning.
He is human. He is.
You know,
don't cry, Diamond.
Y'all don't know what we talk about. He is one of the sweetest persons ever.
He is.
And he said it right
there. He is. And I didn't even watch it all, but you can best believe that I will be going to watch it all. But I don't like to see you crying, Diamond.
That's not right because, oh my God, I saw him going live and I was making a video and I said, and he went live because I knew he was going to do it. But when I saw it was on a Patreon, that was disgusting. And people are getting their clicks in the view. Not you, Bama Girl and BBK Babe Nation. I know y'all love him. You know what I mean? He talks so highly of each and every one of you. I'm not even talking about you. I'm talking about all these little people that's low class, low budget. But you know what? Guess what, babies? Because while y'all laughing, QB signing paper checks, okay? Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. because he's doing what Emmanuel want him to do, and that's staying strong. And Emmanuel said one thing, and he called all your stupid MFs, and I'm not gonna even say the word on your platform because he couldn't stand it. All right,
Yeah.
and he loved QB, and QB loves him. So you know what? You don't even know what y'all just did tonight. You have no clue. And Wally, I dare you to push that gas on something he threatened you. This is YouTube. This is false reality. All right. All right. I'm telling
Right.
you now. Okay. Because you want to do something, you could have touched you a long time ago. You've been had that on your Patreon. You ain't dead yet, bro. So don't even try that with him. Don't try to set the
Diamond.
narrative. Yes, ma'am.
Diamond. Lady P says, you got her number. Call her. And you know I don't like to see you upset. And you told me that you was going to email me your number.
All right, QB, I'm catching the next flight. I'll see you soon, Bama girl. And BBK, everybody. This ain't for no show. That man hurting.
I know he is.
He
I know he
always
is. They
watching
were
the show.
telling me about how he was reacting, and we wanted somebody to go over there and make sure that he was cool, he was okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get in touch with his family. But I'm just letting the world know on YouTube that's listening to your show. Number one, that man, I'm gonna tell y'all something that who y'all laughing about for real. You wanna know something that y'all think is funny? He was sitting at home
Come
by
back.
himself today, talking to me. We laugh. He tired. He works a lot. He comes on here and he cares about you all. You remember the live he did late the other night? It's because he
Mm-hmm.
cared about the people that support him. You see what I mean? His lives
Yeah.
end during the day. That man had just woke up. He was exhausted. Exhausted. And you know what? He still came on and did his show. Yes, he did. Look at the timestamp. Just look at the timestamp, everybody. Because he cares. He has a good
Yeah,
heart.
we were all over here worried about him
And I know.
sending messages to people that we thought could get to him just to make sure he was okay.
Yeah, Tracy D. Fabe, please. Can you get in touch with him? And because he's
She
not
went
saying.
to check to see if he was okay.
I'm sure Tracy D and Fabe going to check on him.
Okay,
I'm pretty
good.
sure that I'm sure they got wind or someone's probably called. I'm trying to catch a flight because he's by himself. You know, he has family there and everything, but like this is not good. I tell you, I know.
Right. No, I had just called because I called 5A.
And we don't discuss our business. You see what I mean? And I gave him my word,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a word that if we ever fall out, everything stays confidential between us. But I'm telling you, the person that they did this to, you know, and they laugh and Queen Bus and all
Yeah.
that. Screw you, Spill It Boy, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, you dumbass chat. I'm sorry. Okay? But I'm sick and tired of all
You
this
fine, Diamond.
cyberbullying. I'm tired of this shit for real. And you don't know me because I will call YouTube and I'll get all your channels snatched. You don't know my reach. I promise to God. Please don't test me. Wally, you better humble yourself. You go live with some F mess tomorrow about my best friend, and I guarantee you will not have a channel. I give you my word, bro. You want to rep the shy? You're going to feel that cold winter. And that ain't a threat. And I ain't got to give you death threats, baby. I'm telling you, my word is my bond. You don't know me.
Let's don't do that. Let's don't do
No, I'm
that.
saying
Diamond, but
his
I want
channel
you.
will be snatched if he disrespects that man and his husband.
I want you to be good though, Diamond. I want you to be good because right now you're clearly very upset.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Because he
And
just
you
told me.
know how I feel about that.
All right. All right. I'm going to pray while I try to figure out what's going on with him. I'm going to retract that statement, Wiley. I just pray you do the right thing. How about that? Is that better, Bama girl? Than BBK?
It's better, but I want you to be better too, because you're upset and you're very passionate, and I know that you care for QB. I know you do.
If I didn't know him and we didn't talk every day, you know what I mean? Then it'd be something
Mm-hmm.
different. We share very personal stories and life stories.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it hurts so bad. Because it's nothing.
Yeah.
They don't even understand what he's going through. Okay? And it's not even remotely funny. And I went on there and I saw so many people doing lives. They think it's hilarious. I understand this is a beef sector, but when do we say, listen, we're human? When did this stop?
So people been actually doing lives laughing like
Yes,
it's a
yes.
joke.
It's a joke. I don't even want to list their names off on your chat. I'm not going to give them the shout outs. They don't need it. It's disgusting.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, they're live now. They're
Oh,
live.
no problem. You're on Front Street. See, I have to handle Diamond with kid gloves because Diamond is very passionate about what she's passionate about. Very passionate.
Yes, I am. And I don't mean any harm. I really don't. But this hurts. And I'm
I
telling
can
you.
Yeah.
tell.
And I don't care what they say about me. This isn't about me. And I asked QB get out that live, and we left. We left.
I don't think nobody's saying nothing about her, but I do think some people are being triggered in the chat. So I know
Yeah.
we just went through the Bama girl. So I know myself, I don't want to go to work tomorrow with my eyes swollen. So um, yeah,
Yes,
I'm sorry to happen,
And
but
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
Diamond, just take
BBK.
your time, babe.
But I'm sorry, but like I had to get that out. I had to get it out. And even after I got off the live, I was still crying. And my husband was like, "You didn't even tell me the entire story that happened to you."
No, you don't owe us no apology. We appreciate your story, absolutely. But I'm just saying right now that I think, and I say it with love, I appreciate Diamond's parent. I feel bad that they're going through. I want her to be safe.
Yeah.
I see people being triggered in the chat, so maybe is not the best place for the tears, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You offer us a safe place, and I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
You
But I see
do.
some people falling out of the chat because
I'm
she's
sorry.
upset.
I'm
So
gonna get off.
maybe,
I don't want to hurt your platform. I apologize, BBK. I just was hoping maybe he was listening. That's all. Okay, I'll be all right.
Okay, so you gonna email me, Diamond?
Yes, I don't. I have to get your email address. I'll get in the chat.
There it is, right there it is right there, scrolling across the
Oh,
stream.
okay,
Mimi
got it.
0415.
Okay, and I'll give you my phone number. Thank you so much, BBK. Thank you all for your platform. I was just hoping that he heard me. Okay, I'll be
Okay, Pumpkin.
okay. Thank you, and God bless each and
get
every
you
one of
some
you.
rest, Diamond.
Yes,
No
yes.
matter, no,
It's gonna
well,
be
no
okay. Just
problem,
get you
honey.
some rest. Fine.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, Pumpkin.
Bye bye.
Get you,
Bye bye.
yes, baby. Love you. That's got to
Yeah,
be
Diamond have been
painful. I,
yeah.
yeah, she's been
And
triggered.
you know what,
Absolutely, she's been
BBK?
triggered.
She has been because I mean she has a personal connection to QB. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have to go back and watch that
Mm-hmm.
live because everybody in this chat has just been outraged by the things that went on, what Wiley said, and all of that foolishness. Everything is a gimmick to him, but this shit is not funny. And it's not a damn game. This man is still mourning his husband. You can't tell nobody how long to mourn. You can't tell nobody how long to grieve. There is no time limit on it. Shit.
Can you hear me, Bama?
Uh-huh. I hear you, baby. Or you done left me, honey. It's really sad how our people who has been through trauma coping with it finds pleasure in each other's pain. Mm-mm. You back, boo?
Okay, girl. So
Yeah, honey, the damn Bluetooth cut on and it killed the sound. No, you're right. You can't tell nobody how long to grieve, and that the grieving process is different for everybody. And just because his husband has been gone for X number of years, it doesn't mean that he can't still grieve or he don't feel some way about it. I mean, that's
Right,
crazy. But again, I have to
right.
say, you
Hey, Candy
question
Cane.
people's morals. You have to look at people's morals and a character before you bring them to your platform. If you didn't want to bring him to your panel, why would you want to bring him to your platform? And what does he have to offer you or your platform? See, that's where I go
Right,
back to saying, what was the real deal for even having him on there? Was it to share
right.
subscribers? Was it to
I'm
share a story?
I'm sure that's
Was it
not
to
what it
talk
was.
about collaborating? Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it was for exactly what it was for, the mess. But it went left when QB came on. You know what I'm saying? And it was all wrong from
I
what I
agree.
understand, what I'm hearing. Now I'm definitely gonna go back and watch it. I'm trying not to go to bed mad, but I'm definitely gonna go back and watch it.
Okay, so let me
And
ask you this,
Pink
Bam, and
Pink
I
said
want your
coins
opinion
was the
about
reason.
this.
Huh?
I said, I'm going to ask you something. I want your opinion about this. So he brings QB on, and QB actually gets it out. What happened? What was said? What was done? Wiley chooses not to apologize, but to spew more lies. And as QB is saying there are more lies, why would compassion not step in and say, Wiley, let me put you backstage for a minute so that we can hear QB out? Why not allow QB this opportunity
Right,
to get it off his chest since you done brought him on the StreamYard? And let him say
right,
what he got to say, get it all off, ask the necessary questions or whatever, so that when you bring Wiley back on, it'll give him the opportunity to explain, justify, apologize, lie, tell more lies, or whatever,
right,
because we know that you're not going to let them mess up your coin. But at that point, if you see or QB has determined it's all lies, you still lying, and I'm not with it, and QB leaves, at that point, y'all need to resume y'all's previous conversation and let all conversation about QB and what happened, let it die. Why would you not do that? I mean, do you not have compassion for your brother panelist, or what? I'm just asking.
I guess
How
not.
would you have handled it?
And the Wrench says it isn't entertainment when it goes into a personal life, and it's not entertainment. At that point, when it had been me, and I see it's going left, Wiley would have been clicked off.
But how would you have handled it, Bama? Can you hear me?
I don't. You know what? Me myself personally, I probably would have told Wiley ass up. I probably would. Me being the host, I would have got dead in Wiley's ass for doing that, because that was no ma'am. That was unacceptable. You used this platform. You knew exactly what you were gonna do. That was your whole purpose. I think he came on with ulterior motives. And the thing about that is, now QB is over there mad, cussing out, tearing up shit. Fuck Jay Wilson and all that girl. He is going through it right now.
So, Lady P, you're telling me that Brother Jay took Wiley off the screen and let QB have his way? Because from looking at the chat, it sounds like both of them stayed on the screen together. Is that what you're saying, that he did exactly what I was asking about? That he took Wiley off and let QB ran, and QB ran it and then left?
No, bro, Jay took Andrea off the screen, but not Wiley when QB came on.
Okay. But Lady P said he did let QB speak, and QB said what he wanted to say and hung up. Watch the video. That ain't what I said Bruh Jay should do. I said Bruh Jay should have maybe
let Wiley get off. Well, let QB ask his questions when he seen it wasn't going nowhere. But I mean, it sounded like he might have got on. If I want to watch it because I don't want to be triggered anymore. Just listening to QB go off, that hurt my feelings enough. Listening to how hurt he was. It is what it is. I mean, they just need some time to let wounds heal.
Because they're saying
and then come back.
They're saying that both of them were on the screen at the same time.
Mm-hmm. And he never took Wiley off, which is the opposite of what I was saying.
But Wiley should have been removed and let QB have his say, but he wasn't. Brother Jay was with the shit and kept both of them on there.
Right. Mm-hmm. It said, listen to what Jay Wilson said after that Wiley. Well, and see, and that's another thing, I know Brother Jay reads here, but you know what? It would have been nice if he could have read Wiley while Wiley was still on the StreamYard. That would have been super nice.
Okay.
Just to let Wiley know, you're wrong, instead of asking him more questions as to why he did anything. We know his meds are right. Why he told the folks library up either. But instead of asking him more questions, maybe he should have just went on and picked a side and kind of defended or spoke on how he might have been out of order for what he did. That wasn't cool, and then go and usher him stage left and get he wasn't bringing the Jay Wilson platform in the first place.
Nothing but
his husband. That is why Wiley does what he does to get at him. Oh wow. Hour 4. Thank you, Black Sheep. Hour 44 is the mark time. Thank you, babe. Wiley didn't say anything the whole time. What QB spoke. Playing on people's weak spot is dangerous. It is dangerous. Very much. QB was not asking questions. He just went in and got out there. He didn't want to hear anything else from Wiley. He was checking Wiley at the end. Thank you, BBK. It was a super light, triple, quadruple light from Jay. What I would have done was let QB go ham and scrap the video. Yeah. Wiley did not spoke. QB said he did not want to hear anything Wiley said. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just a hot mess. But you know what? This right here is what boils up. Can y'all hear me now? A dangerous situation in real life.
Yes, ma'am. Right.
I was trying to answer BBK question. First of all, BBK, yes, they both were on screen together, but Wiley was respectful and let QB say what he had to say. And when QB got through going off, he hung up. It wasn't no back and forth.
So what do Wiley have to say after QB went off?
He was trying to make it seem like QB threatened him. Well, he did tell his ass he'll be in the ground, keep playing with him, but that's all he kept trying to make light of is the remark about him being dead. So that's why I said watch the video, because see, people gonna tell you what they want to tell you. You got to see it for yourself, so you can judge it yourself.
And you most definitely know I'm going over there to watch it. I'm going to watch it, honey. Because I want to see the responses after he left. I want to see what Jay Wilson had to say, and I want to see what Wiley had to say after QB left.
Yeah, because I seen Jay Wood in the chat that said Brother Jay said he did that because QB muted him before, but I don't recall that, and I watched the whole video. I was there from the beginning to the end.
Well, I'm definitely gonna go and watch it.
because I didn't even know QB had went live. I had got my notification as soon as Brother J ended his chat. So I'm thinking QB going live now. And when I got over there, it was the replay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You
you
right,
know what?
Kanazai.
It's
And see, this
hard
what people
when
want to
you
see. People want to see the divide between Brother J and QB anyway. So if
Mm-hmm.
anybody out there making videos, they making videos because they wanted to see this anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
Diamond said they were making videos already,
oh yeah, Big Bree already
laughing
did
about
one
it
and said
and
QB
making a
said
big joke of it.
everybody.
yeah, every time something go on between Brother J and QB, they be ready to make a video.
But you know what?
Mm-mm.
That's why you don't have your breakdowns on YouTube. That's why you don't come on YouTube and get emotional and break down and start revealing and telling stuff. But what you're doing is putting your business out in the public. You're giving people a reason to talk about it, commentary on
Well,
it.
I
You're
emailed him
building
about
something to make people get to fighting. It's a how you some things you just you don't do.
I know, and
Right.
I emailed him about that before when he came on and he broke down. That was around Thanksgiving. I emailed him about that. I emailed him about when he came on and made that video saying he was gonna quit the gentleman's panel. I emailed him about that stuff. And you know, a person can only say so much.
Right.
And I always let him know I'm in this corner. I'm loyal to
Mm.
you. I'm loyal to Brother J, and I'm loyal to y'all too. And Fi Babe. The rest of them people I care less about. But these subbies are messy. And by me
Yeah.
being a content creator, I can say that because sometimes because you don't see me in people chats, don't mean I ain't in they bushes. And I see so many bones being carried, back and forth, back and forth. That's why when
Right.
BBK was on last night and she made a reference to somebody going live, I walked right out of BBK chat. I sat over there for a second in the bushes. I didn't drop down right away. And then when they was able to speak and I caught what a person said, I came right back to BBK and told BBK.
Okay.
Because I was confused. But I wanted
Well,
BBK to
one
know.
thing about it, we're gonna look out for each other now. If there's something being said, just know they gonna catch it. They gonna get wind of it in real time.
And that's why I told BBK, I say, I'm a ride to live. I'm Babe Nation. And that's who I am. I'm going to be whatever. What you call yours, Bama? Bama Riders? That's pretty Ricky. My bad.
No,
Bama,
we're
what's
gonna
your name?
be now we're gonna be Bama's beloveds. Y'all gonna be my beloveds.
Okay, Bama Beloveds. And when y'all
Child.
y'all the royalty squad. That's how it works. Because we all share the same subscribers. But it's just
Right.
some that it's just some that carry bones.
In between the chats, and then my thing is sometimes the ones that are carrying the bones are the trolls trying to cause division. It's not always us. But if I'm in the skybox and I hear something being said, just know the person that they saying it about will be made aware.
And see that's what a lot of people don't know. If you're a carry bone, you'll take a bone too.
Hey,
What
Vonda.
you saying in the chat? You in the chat? You saying something too?
Right, but see, a lot of times, like me, I'm already blocked out of almost all of the chats. So let P, they don't let me say shit. I have to come over here and say it. They don't allow me to get down there and windmill.
But yeah, that girl did some else stuff today when she came over there. Cause I was in J Dunn chat too. And when cause the video just came up automatically. And when I seen Wild Eye on there, I left Mike out and I had to go see who page I was on. So when I came back in, they was having a conversation about the conversation that Fi said about Ice April Ice April wasn't super chatting her cash apping nobody, right?
Right.
They were talking about that. And then next thing you know, here come Bones. She dropped down in that girl chat and said something to I think Wiley. And then the girl realized that she was in her chat, so she scrolled back up before she said anything. And she asked her, she was like, "Well, did you speak when you came in?
Right.
This is my platform, you know. You could at least speak to the host."
Well, Lady
Then
P,
she
Just Smile said, Lady P, who was AA calling pathetic in Brother J chat? It better have not been
tonight,
QB. Huh?
tonight.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I ain't catch that girl.
I'm gonna find out. She probably was talking about QB, but I will be finding out.
She don't. Oh, child, let me hush. Okay, so so
Child.
Jay went to cussing her out real bad. She
They
left.
did.
She does. You know how she like to drop down with all them troll names. And Jay Dunn got some snipers too. They were blocking her left and right. So she jumped on her platform and make. I
But
say,
that
well,
was
how
the
you
best
gonna get
thing
mad
for her to do.
at her? Huh?
That was the best thing for her to do.
Yeah, she's starting to do that to everybody though. Just dropping in a chat and not speaking to the content creator. You're a content creator yourself. Why you being so disrespectful in other people's chat?
Ask April was calling QB pathetic.
Oh no.
Tonight was very telling, y'all. It was very telling.
Well, she been talking about QB ever since QB said something. They've been going back and forth because he said she be looking like her face melting.
Yeah, they've been going back and forth. Yeah, they have been.
But I was asking the same question that a lot of people are asking because when he first said Lolo wasn't gonna be the moderator no more, and then at first he said T wasn't gonna be because of her work schedule,
Yeah,
but was still working on his merchandise.
I remember that.
And I was saying I said to my moderator, I said, well, if she ain't gonna be his mod no more because of her work hours, is she still modding for April? That was my question to my own moderator.
Let's see. Amazonian woman says, I disagree with Lady P. Wiley has been known in this sector to cause division. Jay Wilson was well aware of the conflict between Wiley and QB. Wiley is
How
not
would she
allowed
know what
on
how she
his
know what he
channel.
was aware of? See, that's what
I don't
I'm
know.
talking about. People be over speaking and thinking they know people. He had clearly stated he did not know that Wiley was on his Patreon talking about QB. So why would he know about the beef between? He knew they had a beef, but he didn't know Wiley had did what he did.
I know. Yeah, he didn't know about that.
Everybody in this sector got a problem with Wiley.
Yeah, because everybody know how Wiley is.
But did the Amazonian woman talk about when they didn't want, when they was on QB's platform and QB brought Wiley on his platform? Knowing that James ain't never want to sit on no type of platform with Wiley.
Right. And that's when James got pissed off at QB.
Yeah, but it didn't. So it's just a one-way street. It ain't no double standards. I want to know. I even got cussed out.
Or the rent say, wow, to be honest, I think Jay Wilson and Wiley set this up. I don't know about that, Wrench.
Tell the Wrench to stop trying to be messy and trying to start something because he don't like Jay Wilson.
Yeah, he can't stand Jay Wilson. Let me see, you on Front Street. When Bro J found out, what did he do then? When Bro J found out what was on Patreon, what did he do, Lady P?
He asked Wiley, why did he put that on his Patreon? Because Brother J don't watch Patreon. He had said that on his video.
And what Wiley say?
Wiley wasn't saying nothing. When I tell you, Wiley kept trying to say QB had just threatened his life. That's all he kept going back to. So I typed in the chat. So now, Wiley, you a victim.
So he was basically deflecting. He didn't want to address that.
He didn't want to address it. And he was deflecting. And he was trying to play the victim after QB had don't say what he said and hung up on their ass.
Child, Wiley ain't nobody victim.
That's why I asked him in the chat. So now you trying to play victim?
Child.
But I didn't see.
Okay, Black Butterfly. Good night, baby. Good night.
I didn't see Ice April and Brother J chat. I must be missed that comment because I was watching somebody else comments because when I go certain places and a certain person in the chat, they be trying to throw low-key shade at me. But I was looking at the chat, but I wasn't watching everybody else's comments.
Good night, Queen Royalty. Good night, babe. Well, I do know I'm going to go back and watch this chat if Brother J still got it up because I want to know. I want to know what was said and who said it.
Yeah, he probably got his chats. He probably got it up because he said he was going to do it.
Today's
edit out the 2 cuss words QB said, and he was going to put it up. I ain't never known Brother J not to put up the video. And if people got
they say Ask April and Lady T came in there clout chasing. I hope it worked out well for him.
She ain't been in Brother J chat in months though. That's what I don't understand. Ike's April. I thought she had an issue with Brother J. She had been in his chat in a long time.
Oh, Auntie April said Wiley said because he put naked pictures of him out. So that's why that's what gave him the justification to do whatever he did over there on Patreon.
Oh yeah, on Patreon. Yeah, that's what he said. He did say something about the naked photos.
I don't think so. Today's what want to know if anybody had heard from QB.
He said for nobody to text him, call him, and fuck the content creators on YouTube and fuck Brother J.
What?
and some of the subbies.
Oh my God. He was heated.
Yeah, but he showed the receipts to the Patreon from the email that he received.
Child, this is a whole mess. Got my head spinning.
Yeah, because when Brother J first came on, Bama Girl, he was only asking people to come on to tell him if they knew what was going on about the Tracy and the mystery van.
Mm-hmm.
Then Andrea came on. She spoke on Wiley in the J Dunn interview. And she was just speaking in general, saying that she just wished people in this sector would, get along and stop talking about the kids and her little spiel about her
Mm.
and her how she, do with her friends at home and people supposed to celebrate somebody when they doing good and stuff like that. So he clicked her off and then that he said, I got another guest. And
Cause
it
I
was
was
wild.
getting ready to come on when Andrea was on. But then when she clicked off, I clicked off because I didn't want to talk then either. And then Wiley came on.
Yeah. And he
Mm.
basically questioned him about when he raised money for Wiley when he was in the hospital and he came on and made it seem like he only received $20. And he was just asking him about his antics in the sector
I
and why did he
remember that.
and then like because he was finna get ready to get rid of Wiley. And then that's when QB came in the chat snapping and asked him for the link.
Because he hadn't already saw what Wiley had put on
He say
Patreon.
somebody he had the receipts of the Patreon, but he said somebody texted him and told him Wiley was on Brother J platform talking about him. That's why I
Mm.
said I don't know who could have texted him and what could have said to QB.
Baby, baby, baby.
Cause QB wasn't even on YouTube. He said he was just home, chilling in his house.
Mm-hmm. Until he got wind
So
of
if
what's going on over there, Brother Jay's chat. For the past 2 days, Brother Jay's chat been popping.
yeah, Brother J is about his coin, and everybody know Brother J is about his coin. And I don't know why it's an issue that Brother J say he about his coin. Because
Mm-hmm.
anybody that come on here and make a video about their coin if they monetize. Period point
Right.
blank.
Pure point blank.
And everybody handle their platforms different.
Well, honey.
And even they say Brother J was windmilling for Vivian. He got drugged in QB chat and he came back and talked about it.
Well, I remember that too. I remember that. Oh, they said, did you hear Brother Jay say he was going to take it down? I don't think Brother Jay was going to take it down because there was almost 800 people in that chat. It was probably more than that when I saw it. It was at 8 something when I left. And they probably got more.
Remember, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Just go over there and see if it's down. And see, me, myself, I don't like to comment on stuff that I haven't seen just because I might give the wrong information. So that's why I kept telling BBK to go watch the video because you can't go off of what these people in these chats be saying. And everybody should know that by now. I know I'm finna go watch your story time till I fall asleep.
Girl.
I think I was asleep yesterday when you made that video.
Well, I'm gonna get on off here too, because I've been in here for 3 hours.
For the husband.
Now, girl, he laying right here snoring, child. He ain't studying me. Hey, sweetie, how you doing, baby? Oh, it's still unedited Black Sheep. Okay. Well, y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here.
I think that kind of touched Brother Jay his spirit, because Brother Jay said he was gonna edit the video and go straight to sleep. He probably just let it stay up and went on, got in his bed because his feelings was kind of hurt, I think. Because he had people in the trying to tell him how to run his platform and all.
Mm-hmm. It's still up. I see. Let me see. They said go to the 44-minute mark. Okay,
all
everybody.
right,
I'm gonna end this live. Thank you all for joining. I'm gonna go over here and watch Brother Jay's live, the end of it, and I'm gonna see what was really going on. Thank you, Lady P, for coming on. Thank you, of course, BBK, for coming on. You know, I appreciate you. I appreciate all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming hanging out with me. Y'all know how we do over here. We get over here and we chop it up and have a good time. And on that note, I am out. Good night, everybody.